Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. Replicon Radio.
Yeah, boy! You got something new coming out? You got some music flopping? You got some titties flopping? You got some dick flopping? Are you an artist? Do you have anything coming out? Well, if you do, we on Replicon Radio, you fucked me up. We on Replicon Radio will share that shit out for you. And you can be a sponsor, and we'll make a commercial for you and play it on our show. All you have to do is go to Replicon.gmail.com. Fucking Tony, fuck me up. All you got to do is go to the Replicon.watching at gmail.com, and we'll hook you up. Yeah!
Holy shit.
Yeah!
If that's not the loudest shit you've ever heard in your life, what up?
Yeah.
Yo, what up?
Holy shit.
What's up, that body, man?
Shit, not me. I am horizontal.
I see that. You look like me like over a year ago.
I know, it's been forever.
Look at him.
Back in 2023.
Just look at him.
Yeah.
Just look
It's
at
the
him.
last time I've
Okay.
been in person, yeah.
So that actually puts up the YouTube comments.
I think all the comments. If you're on Facebook, if you're not watching on Facebook, leave a comment. I want to see if it pops up on the screen.
I can pull it over in now.
JD Florida, what up, man?
What up,
That's
Tiny
not
Tim?
on there yet, though.
What up, Ticker Kanga? What up, Grape Joe?
What up,
What
what
up?
up, what up?
DJ Flo Rada?
Word to your mother.
Damn floppy titties.
I was going to introduce myself as Vanilla Cube.
What
Yeah, when I was doing all that, but
up, y'all? It's Vanilla Cube.
Replicon Radio!
Grape Joe said, damn, Roof, found that meth I lost.
I did.
He's wired, bro.
Yeah! Replicon Radio! We got the float coming up, motherfucker!
There it
It
is.
does come up
Float,
good.
float,
Look at that, Roof. You
motherfucker!
can see Facebook comments now.
Oh, shit. There he is.
And I like that it shows it
Oh, yeah,
from
you put-
on the screen.
It even puts the icon up there where they're coming from.
Yeah.
That's dope.
See, that's what we've always been able to see.
Yeah, I ain't never been able to see that.
You can, those are big enough for you to read. It's
I
real,
mean-
it's real small for me. I guess if I make it full, if I make it full screen, I can see it.
I just realized that the live stream on Facebook has real-time closed captioning.
Fuck yeah.
It's a
The first thing that popped up was like, oh, Ruse found the meth I lost.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure you didn't lose it. I think you just stuffed that in my pocket or put it in my drink once.
So there you go. For the first time ever, all the comments are going to be on the screen. So if you guys say something crazy, it's going to show up.
Hell yeah.
I can remove them shits real quick.
We'll remove them if y'all let it get stale.
Right. Or if you say, I'm saying if you say something too wild.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we're here. We're live, man. Tonight on the show, we got the return of the homie Tierre Diaz.
Tierre Diaz.
Yeah.
Tierre
Long time
Diaz.
coming.
Bro,
Long time coming for a second timer.
look at that.
Look at that.
Replicon
Interview
Radio
of the
Award
year.
Interview of the Year. And he's back. So
Back
is this
again.
gonna be
Tell a friend.
this is gonna be the new interview of the year?
Tierre Diaz is back. He's back. He's
Back
back.
again.
Yeah, man. I hope everybody's good. I wanted to say
No, you didn't.
we appreciate everybody tuning in and everybody checking us out. And regardless of how you got here, this is Replicon Radio. This is the live show that started all of this.
The live show.
We do this every
For
week,
them
generally on
fucking
Mondays.
Live hoes.
Yeah, yeah.
I say that because we've been getting a lot of traction on YouTube this week.
Yeah.
Basic as a one video.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Cheers to that one video.
Shout out to fucking Corey Feldman, dog.
Oh, nice.
In 1 week, it is about to beat all of our biggest videos of all time.
Why?
Why? Yeah, why?
Oh, people like to talk shit about Corey Feldman because there's over 400 and something comments, so it keeps getting recirculated.
Sweet.
So it's at like 50K views.
Keep
just that
talking
one
shit,
video.
motherfuckers. We like it.
Hey, is it at least a good video we took?
It's just a short of him and Michael Jackson dancing. And everyone's just talking shit, so it keeps coming and coming and coming.
Those shorts, man.
Yeah, the shorts are wild, bro. Oh, there's plenty of other shorts too. That's why I say, however you got here. I've been trying to keep up with it and keep the action going with the Corey Feldman madness. So there's all kinds of fresh shorts on the page. But this is the show right here.
Real quick, Tiny Tim, if you ever pay attention to the beginning of the show every week or the end of the show of every week, no,
I'm going to mute you so you can't even say it again.
you can email us at the Replicon at gmail.com for booking an interview as well.
Yeah.
That's how you do that one.
But we'll see you at the float.
We will see you at the float, which we might just do an interview at the float.
Because I can tell you there's no openings until then.
Yeah. We're booked all the way up till next month
or more,
or longer.
Fucking
Still waiting on a few responses.
But speaking of that, since we're talking about it, you saw the dude.
Float, kickball, motherfucker.
That's right.
Kick the ball and run to a bag, and not the nut bag.
Nutsacks don't belong in.
That's right, y'all. Float's going down June 19th through the 22nd. If you're not fucking having tickets already in your email, you need to get them going. Order them bitches up. You can order them right now at TomWoodFloat.com. All that shit.
And if you want to get a canoe pass or a kayak pass, make sure you get that shit in advance because those can sell out.
Yeah, they can real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Rafts, they'll just fill the fucking raft up. You good to go. They got plenty of them.
I did have a question about that. Because I was buying my kayak tickets last week, and the only pricing they have is like for 5 people, a 5-person raft. What's the
we were actually talking about that before the show started. It's different this year.
Way different.
Basically, I didn't see a single raft seat ticket that you could do.
Yeah, because last year you just pay $50 and you'd have a seat and you'd figure it out.
Yeah.
This year you buy the fucking raft and then you figure it out on your own.
Maybe they just got tired of figuring out for everybody else.
Or you can buy it there. Well, from what Ogre was saying is if you don't buy it in advance, you can buy it there, but you're buying it from the campground directly. You're gonna have to pay them a deposit for the boat.
Ooh.
So it's a whole. It might necessarily not cost you more, but you'll have to pay a deposit and deal with all that.
That sounds pretty confusing.
Cash deposits.
That sounds pretty confusing. I don't know why they would do that like that. That
yeah,
way.
I don't know why they don't just have the. To be fair, I don't know why they don't have just the $50 buy a seat on the raft thing.
Yeah, that seemed to be working just fine.
Yeah. Yeah. But to be fair, again, it's actually cheaper. It's cheaper this way if you have homies.
Yeah, if you have friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even like all you have to do is get three people and you're paying $8 and like 30 cents more. So it's $58.
Yeah, but if you have 4 people, but I think you have to have it.
But it'll drop it. Yeah, the price. The more people you have will drop it down. So if you have 5 people, you're paying less than $50. So
yeah. So yeah, if you have 5 people in the boat, you're paying less.
Well, what if you're just showing up and you're just you, or it's just you and your significant other?
Yeah, I don't know.
Then you can probably buy there and they'll put you on somebody's boat.
Maybe.
I assume it'll work out there.
Or maybe they have tubes now and they say, here's your single tube, go float.
Yeah.
That's a great question. You
know what? Aren't we gonna have Tom Wood on here shortly? Sometime?
No.
Oh no, that day got
we were gonna.
Yeah, never mind.
Probably after the float. Saturday is definitely day to float for sure.
I'm floating both days, but Saturday is the main day.
Yeah. Saturday
in the park.
Yeah.
What else? Shout out to all Corey Feldman. Oh yeah, man. Fucking Hold on, I was gonna message him.
Cool. We'll have a gas mask and a dude in a pirate hat.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you about that because I heard about that with the one in the title there. But we all know how that shit goes. But we'll talk about it because both them knuckleheads said it was coming out.
Oh yeah, the knot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. First of all, I wanted to do R.I.P. to Adam Ramey, the one of the two frontmen from Dropout Kings. He passed away last week. Apparently from a suicide. Unfortunately, he was struggling with a lot of addiction. We had him on the show. I actually re-uploaded the interview so everyone can listen to it. It was audio only. But yeah, we saw them here. I just saw those guys in February.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I hit him up. I have text messages with Adam. Like, because I was like, oh, I want to come out to the show. And I was trying to get back on the show and shit because they're dope. But yeah, man, tragic. If you guys know them or are a fan, there's a GoFundMe for like his wife and his, I think, a 3-year-old son or 3-month-old son.
Yeah, he a bitch for that though.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Sorry, but he a bitch for leaving them behind. At least a 3-year-old daughter. Fuck the wife, but you're a bitch.
Yeah, it's sad, man.
But it does suck that's what you went towards.
Yeah, you just never know, dude.
You got a beautiful daughter, man, and you chickened out. You're gonna miss out on a lot of shit, bro. Yeah, maybe that was hard. I mean, I get people go through some hard fucking times. They don't know how to deal with it, so they turn to whatever.
Yeah, his son.
3-year-old son. Yeah, you're gonna miss out on a lot, bud.
18-month-old son.
18, not even a 3. Okay, 18 months. Those who know me know that I don't really show pity on people who commit suicide or drug overdoses because you kind of do it to yourself. But it's sad when you leave little children behind.
Yeah,
that's the kicker, man, and that's the sad part.
It's tragic. It is cool, man.
It is.
He was cool, but I mean, even when me and Jeff went and saw him, like I said, in February, they were at Red Flag. And even watching the show, I was like, he's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you could just tell, man. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes people are just fucked up.
I mean, I get it. I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. And it sucks when you got to leave little kids behind. Now the kid gonna grow up and not know who the fuck, who he was, who his dad is, if you will.
I appreciate that, Drew. Yeah, I was gonna text. I think a few people asked that question, like if a solo person comes or a couple.
Yeah,
I know it'll all work out.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I know last year it was $50 for what you get a seat, and then they, because I know there might have been a little bit of an issue because maybe odd numbers or something like that. But it's like, well, I've been that dude where I don't, you know what I mean? Like I'm there. I don't know who I'm going with. You know what I mean? Or there's 2 of us. It's like, well, we don't, especially in the beginning, like we didn't know people.
Right.
So if you come and you don't know anybody, you don't want to be stuck paying for a whole raft when it's just 2 of you.
Oh yeah, no, I get it for sure. That just sucks though, man. Like,
but we buying a raft.
I'll tell you. I mean, I think it's because, I think it's more mainly because they want to make sure you're going to float. Make sure everything's paid up front. And if you choose not to float, then that's on you.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if you're one person, you don't want to buy.
No, but I'm just saying I think that's why they're doing it this way instead of just show up if you want to float by. But
yeah, either way it'll work out.
And I think it's an easier way for them to keep a head count too, so they can see how many people, if it's growing or not.
I feel like what you said is the opposite. But
well, we already know it's growing.
Well, wait, I'm going to say you would
see if floating's worth.
Yeah, but if you're selling individual seats, that's better of a head count than selling a boat that could hold 3 to 6 people.
Yeah, but
because that ticket could be 3 to 6 people.
Yeah.
Well, are they still doing? What do they go live on Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe
somebody float on.
Yeah, somebody jump into their live stream and.
Well, Drew runs it. He's the one It's just said he'll get it.
Oh, he's saying he will try to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I misread that.
Yep.
He'll get
I
it.
thought he was asking us to
No.
no.
No. He's. You think Ogre's the boss? No.
Drew the motherfucking boss.
No,
Good.
but he runs all the shit. Shout out to Drew. Drew's the shit. Most folks had crews planned out, so the single seats became a story. Yeah, I see.
I don't think I've ever met Drew.
You probably met him at the floor.
I probably haven't. Don't remember.
It's probably the same here.
Drew, have I ever met you? Have you ever met Big Rube?
Or Dead Body Man? If not, or if you did, come up and say hi to us.
If you have, you make sure you come back up and be like, "Hey, motherfucker, remember I'm Drew, bitch."
I'm the boss,
And I was
bitch.
like, all right, dude, because I don't remember because I was sleeping half the time last year.
I'm just no good with names.
We all P was sleeping Saturday. I was sleeping Friday. And then who else? What's old boy's name with the kill?
Jordan?
Cass?
Cass was sleeping. Everybody slept on that fucking blow up casting couch.
Oh, yeah.
If Cass slept on it, I hope you burned it afterwards.
Oh, Mid-South Monster and his flies?
But both his flies and Cass's plague.
Yeah. The couch is still alive, bro.
Oh, dude, you need to burn
I'm
that.
surprised you didn't leave that. Out of everything else you leave,
We left a
behind.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, he left a whole tent,
The whole tent.
and he got shit for it afterwards because it was falling apart.
Oh,
I think it was leaking.
Yeah, it was leaking.
was that one of Joe's or
Yeah,
yours?
it was Joe's. Yeah, we don't have a place to live this year.
And Ogre was like, "What the fuck? Why did you guys leave your entire campsite?" They weren't too happy about it.
He wasn't upset about that. They fucking donate that shit. That's all good shit.
Well,
DJ Florida told me if I wanted to see something beautiful to look in the mirror. Thanks, bub.
oh,
I'm looking at it right here. There I am. Look. Oh, that's beautiful.
he's right there.
That is beautiful.
That beautiful smile. Cheese. Blue. Yeah, I'm fucking retarded. It's okay.
You're right. It is okay. I thought I had a video. I guess I don't. Yeah, man.
You do kickball.
I do have a kickball. We played that in the intro.
And don't forget, y'all, going to the float, don't forget to save your energy and your legs for the fucking kickball tournament going down on Sunday at 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
Hey, right in front of the main stage.
Be ready.
Tournament. Save them legs, bitch. Save them.
And get there early for Pictionary. Thursday
So you're
night.
getting a full body workout at this year's summer camp. You're going to be working your arms, paddling the float, and you're going to be working your legs, playing kickball.
That's right. It's all sandwiched together. It's perfect. Everything works out.
Sandwich together, bitch.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be great. I'm excited, dude. I'm looking forward to all these cool events. I'm looking forward to all them cool events. Yeah, Drew says yes, sir, many times, fellas. Yeah, many times.
Many years, many times, many shows.
Oh yeah, he was holding down our couch. Yeah, that's where he lived, bro. He slept
Yeah,
in
he's-
Mid-South.
Oh, yeah.
That was his couch.
He always comes without a place to stay. He says he has one, but then he never stays in it.
And then he just
He
stays
always
in
sleeps
our
on
merch
booth
booth.
next to it. Always. Even that first year when I fucking almost burned the tent down, he was sleeping on the chair.
He almost burned his ass up.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Shout out.
That was pretty funny.
He a homie, though.
Oh, I know Drew. So I just looked up a photo of him. I know him.
Yeah.
I ain't look up. Show me a photo of him. I'm just kidding, man. Don't be showing that dude picture
Yeah.
around here.
Buy tickets to the float. Buy your float passes. Buy all the stuff. I'm gonna buy a float, and you're gonna get me. Rue is actually gonna float this year.
Yeah,
Greg
but
Joe's gonna float. So you know what I mean. We need like 2 other cats, maybe 3, depending on who you are. Could be Wickedwood.
Drew, I think I'm gonna be an umpire or a referee for the kickball tournament. I don't know if we're gonna
It's
need
not
more
a referee, motherfucker. It's an umpire. God damn it.
Didn't I say umpire first?
You said a referee, dog. You said a referee.
I said I'm gonna be
twice.
an umpire or a referee, whichever one you call it.
You would call it an umpire.
I think we should play against each other.
Motherfucker, I can't run. If I stand there, I'll kick the ball. Somebody run for me.
Get you a pinch runner?
Yeah.
That's fine.
All I gotta do is kick the ball and that motherfucker take off.
But yeah, man, it's gonna be like I'm excited. I was already
And
excited.
one kick
about
if
the
it
flow,
hurts, that motherfucker's designated to kick my ball for me.
but I'm excited. I haven't played kickball in so long. I definitely haven't practiced, and I don't plan on it.
I'm not as athletic as I used to be, bro. For a fat dude, I was very
Tony
athletic
can't
back
even
in
get
the
out
day.
of fucking bed.
Well,
Not right now. No, not
that's
this
every
week.
day, bro.
It's hard to get up and walk to the shower at the flow, bro.
Now we should be having like a wiffle ball tournament. I think I can do that.
You still got to run bases?
No, I get a pinch run. I hit. He.
Well, you get a pinch runner and a kick. What the fuck is the difference? A pinch runner there and a pinch runner here.
It's more physical kicking a ball
They're
on
a
your
pinch,
back
they're a
than
pinch.
swinging a baseball bat. I can swing a golf club just fine, but swinging my foot jerks the whole fucking back, bro. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Well, you don't have to swing for the fences. Just go for a base hit.
I mean, depending on how fast my runner is, that's how hard I got to hit the ball.
Faster than you.
Choose wisely.
I can't just put a bunt down third baseline and hope the motherfucker make it if he's 400 fucking pounds.
You were number 17 in your class. Whoop whoop. Was it Brandon?
Whoop whoop.
No, it's gonna be fun, dude. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm so excited for fucking kickball, and I'm excited for y'all don't even know about Pictionary, dog. Like, I know we don't have a fun little graphic like the kickball thing, but I think this is the event Tom's most excited about.
Yeah, I'll be getting in on Friday.
Does Tom know the card? Has he gotten a peek at any of the cards that we've done up for this?
No.
That's gonna be great.
I told him all about them.
He doesn't know anything about the cards. I think as long as enough people are there Thursday night, I think it's going to be a highlight. I think it's going to be full of laughter. And there's fucking dope ass fucking trophies that I'm jealous of that I probably won't get one because I can't win. I wouldn't win anyway. I'm not very good.
I mean,
It's the sacrifice we make.
Well, those are different. There's different prizes.
I
for
mean, I
kickball.
don't think we can really play. I think we got to be umpires.
No, fuck that. Even he was like, we should be team captains. I agree with that. We play against each other. It's our fucking kickball tournament.
Bet. I know I can pick a team.
Yeah. Somebody's got to do it. It's got our name on it, so we have to be the assholes to pick team. You know what I mean? Like,
If I didn't have umping skills, I'd probably be a team captain.
Man, you ain't got no umping skills. Shut
no,
the
he
fuck up.
fucking.
You got the only skills you got is laying in bed, bitch. Shut
He
up.
Google searched the rules. I was like, I'm the umpire. And I was like, I did that 2 weeks
doing
ago.
your due diligence. I knew the rules, but I double checked all the scenarios I can think of.
Yeah, I got rid of all. I was like, fuck all that shit. We're gonna have fun.
You gonna
I
have
just
a
need the
little step.
basics.
Well, that's why you're not.
Umpire over here. Oh no, your foot wasn't even barely bent.
Well, there's got to be
Get out of
some type of
Get out of
officiating. There has to be some type of officiating.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, everybody.
If one of y'all want to get into a fight with the umpire,
Facts.
hey,
Bring it
fair
on.
game.
I'll toss you out the park. You're out
Fair
of here.
fucking game. If you want to kick dirt on his shoes and fucking throw the base out in the outfield, have at it.
Oh, we'll have a good old fashioned skirmish.
You want to kick dirt on the home plate? I don't give a fuck. I think it'll be funny.
I'm bringing a brush.
Oh, that'd be funny if you brought like all the umpire fucking gear with a big old fucking 90s.
I have
mat.
all the umpire. Well, I don't have the big chest piece or nothing like that.
You get the one that you hold up like a fucking shield, dog. That's fucking like a foot and a half fucking thick. Just come in with a fucking mask on.
I got 2 whistles and a megaphone.
I got a
I
megaphone
have
and
a
a whistle.
megaphone.
I got 2 whistles and a megaphone.
I have a big old megaphone.
But yeah, don't sleep on fucking Pictionary, y'all. Make your fucking plans. Get there early Thursday. because that's just gonna be fun. The cards are funny.
Cartoon said, "Who got weapons of mass destruction? I got a motherfucker."
Nice
Don't
try, officer.
worry. Right.
Got this dirt.
Got this dead cartoon bandit. Got 9 inches of limp dick.
But yeah, there's fresh ass trophies for the Pictionary game, and there's multiple prizes for kickball.
The multiple prizes of multiple man.
Yeah, how are we gonna do that if there's like a whole team? Is everybody get a prize, or and then
That's
it's
why
just one trophy?
That's fine. We have.
Oh
No, man, this ain't the fucking.
Yeah, everybody that wins gets a fucking prize.
Yeah, you got to win. It ain't just fucking participation shit, motherfucker. You have to win.
Winning
You're
the
gonna
team,
cry
man,
about
you
it.
know,
Don't play.
hopefully gonna have 7 to 10 people win.
Yeah.
Yeah, one team will win.
Yep, one team will win.
It's either going to be a tournament or it's going to be 2 teams battling it out.
Yeah,
one team will win. One team will win.
Yeah, Tony, you don't get a participation trophy like when you grew up.
I'm praying they don't have more than 9
I
people.
didn't get those.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they don't have more than 9 people. But if they do,
I took all them losses.
well, I'm just saying.
14.
Based on the amount of prizes, hopefully there's not more than 9 people. But if there is, we'll make it work.
Well, Cartoon, you're going to have to come to the float and you're going to have to participate in.
I want a trophy too. Oh boy, making them. I'm like, dude, can you just accidentally make an extra one?
Like 3 extra ones.
So I can like keep it in the vault or something? Like,
right.
Dude's dope though. Shout out to that dude. So, we're probably gonna have more cool shit this year, including next year we might have Replicon Radio Awards again. I mean, we're gonna have them awards.
Physical awards.
Well, here's the question that we're gonna get from other people. Are you gonna give people in the past trophies now that you got them again?
Nope.
No, you already got your certificate.
No.
We just upped our trophy game again. That's all.
We're trying to get back. We're trying to get back to it. We want to get back to it. I would love to give everybody trophies. We can't afford them. We couldn't afford them before. But if we get somebody fresh to me, and I'm not saying for sure we're gonna have them, but I think that's
calm your fucking tits, everybody. Calm your fucking tits.
Hopefully that's the plan, based on short discussions that will continue on at the Tom.
I don't know why I made that fucking bigger when I can just get this screen out. But yeah, I see all.
But it's gonna be dope. Everything's gonna be dope. It's all gonna be dope. Things are gonna be dope. And tonight on the show, we got Tierre Diaz, which is also gonna be
Dope.
That's coming up in just a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that.
Ooh.
Replicon Radio Champion. Oh, I can see a little bit through all that shit over there.
I want a trophy.
I do too.
Where's my trophy? Whoa, whoa.
Boop, boop.
Cartoon, you're gonna make a song about I want my trophy.
There you go.
Well, my
I
email.
want trophy.
Where's my email about my trophy?
I'll be rapping so good in my hood, I can get a Replicon Radio trophy. Trophy, motherfucker. I want that Replicon Radio trophy because I'll be rapping in my hood. And you know it's so good.
Yeah.
There's my album, dog. Put me down for Replicon Radio Award 2025. Thank you.
Voting in the comments down below. Hit like
You're
and
on the
subscribe.
list.
The list of fuck off.
You're on the list, bro. What else? What else? Oh yeah,
About Corey Feldman. All right, you want to talk about this bullshit?
the sixth Joker's card is dropping August 12th at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
No, it ain't.
That's crazy.
Fake news.
Which one are we getting first? The next Joker's card or GTA 6?
Even though Shaggy and Jay both said that it's going to be coming out at the Gathering.
Yes.
It wouldn't be the first time that they said something was going to come out at the Gathering and not come out.
Well, Jay was saying it a bunch, and Shaggy was always like, "I don't know, I don't think so, I doubt it." Like anytime we publicly talk about it, but then they just did that over the weekend. And
I really do believe it'll be out at the
they
Gathering.
even confirmed the name of it, which is the Knot, which is the little teaser that came out like almost a year ago.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to find. I thought I had it saved.
isn't that a little plant fucker or whatever?
No, it's Yum Yum.
Oh,
There's no image that's been revealed. It was just like a smoke.
Oh yeah, I
And it was like
that.
the Knot.
Yeah, I remember that.
Everyone's like, what the fuck?
Well, maybe they'll come out with a different name.
Yeah, they said August 12th, and the gathering is the 13th through the 16th.
Yeah, so they're gonna. So it's not gonna come out on the 12th. It's gonna come out August 15th, the last day to gather.
But yeah, they just did some. I don't know what the fucking pod. Some little short interview from.
Yeah, I
Sonic
seen
Temple.
that. They were talking about. Did you guys make up the fans called Juggalos?
Yeah.
Nah, man, the Juggalos made that up themselves. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, man. What was so crazy is that we said Juggalos in our songs and stuff, but those motherfuckers be calling themselves Juggalos. They're the ones that created the name. They the ones that call themselves Juggalo. We didn't even know what a Juggalo was. We just say it in our songs and shit and eat some fucking ketamine. But hey, those fans came up with that.
I didn't know we had Jay on tonight.
You're saying. You're
I'm just being.
I know you're being funny, but no, they. I mean, that's like the oldest story ever, though.
Yeah,
That they did not come up with that name. They used to say things like the juggler.
yeah, the Juggalo.
It's the juggler.
They never did say Juggalo in their songs until we started calling.
Until it
ourselves
became a
Juggalos.
thing. Yeah. I'm gonna pull this little interview.
We got to find the originator. Who started it first?
We did, man. The Juggalos.
Yeah, we are the juggler.
Which one?
Well, the OG started it.
Yeah.
Clearly.
The juggalos.
Damn right, I'm a motherfucking Juggalo.
Juggalo.
Why you look confused, dog?
I keep hearing a woman talking.
Say that out there.
I was like, what the fuck is it coming from? It's fucking me up, man.
It's verily.
Is it?
It's a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
It's a
Verily
ghost of Replicon
haunting me.
past.
Patiently. Verily.
It's one eye.
It's one eye. The ghost of one eye?
Ghost of one eye.
That's why. That's so believable.
You know what I mean? Not quitting at the peak of people hating us. We didn't give a fuck. We kept going as strong as we ever did. You know what I'm saying? And now because we never. I mean, honestly, we made it our. We embraced it. That's why we call.
What do they talk about?
But also though, I will admit, I like where today come up with it. We didn't tell motherfuckers to call themselves that.
The juggalo talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, grateful, yeah, to have people like that supporting us, man. Juggalos really.
Oh man! Well, do you have a bunch of talking about the past real quick? I want to look at the future. What's going on, new music-wise, from you guys? Is there anything in the
We
process?
got a new album coming out. It comes out August 15th at the Gathering this year.
Oh, yep.
The Gathering of the Juggalos in Thornville, Ohio. Thornville? Is that
Yes, Thornville, Ohio, at Legend Valley in Thornville,
I've
Ohio.
only been there 12 times.
Card of the second deck of Joker cards.
Okay.
We did our first six series of 6 Jokers cards, and then what was it? 2001. It was the beginning of the second deck with Bang Pow Boom, and now it's on the 6th.
Okay.
And the album is called The Knot. The Knot. It may not make sense, but when it comes out, it'll make perfect sense.
With a K or
Makes
an N?
rock sense.
Or an N?
And
with an N.
AUGHT.
Oh god.
It's confirmed. Reconfirmed.
Whoever that dude is a fucking rage. He's an idiot.
Well, he's just a non-jug media guy.
Why would they even agree to go on
They were
dumbass show?
It was
I don't
a
care.
10-minute interview. They were at Sonic Temple.
Well, he come on here for a 10-minute interview.
Exactly.
He's scared because we got asked the hard-hitting questions.
That's it.
Like, why you such a bitch, Jay?
Why'd you give us 2 Christmases, Jay?
Right?
Why is that-
Even the dog thinks that motherfucker's
Why
full
is that
of shit.
dog barking, Malenko?
Yeah.
Get him, dog. Get him.
Where did you hear that at, Tiny Tim? I don't think that's true. Tiny Tim says there's also a Psychopathic Riders EP dropping it together. I don't know where you got that information, sir.
I think he's saying that's how believable that the 6th is going to be dropping, or the 12th is going to be dropping.
It's a new Lotus album dropping.
No, he's too young for sarcasm.
I think he could drive now.
I don't know if that's true. Oh yeah, like last week or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't figured that out yet though. Yeah, it's true.
Oh, Jay tweeted it.
I don't think that's true either. I think you saw a fake.
Fake news.
A fake thing. I think it's all a fake thing.
You've been watching CNN again, bro?
Fox.
Fox. What the Fox say? Yeah, I hope it comes out though. I hope. Well, is it going to be out, or are they just going to show the image of it?
It says it's dropping.
Is it going to be good? That's the question I have.
I hope. I think it's going to be part. I mean, if they go by what they said a long time ago, there's always. I mean, there's only 2 6 because the
665.
But it's supposed to be heaven and hell. Like the idea is, it's always going to be heaven and hell.
Man, this one ain't no heaven and hell, bro. Did you not listen to fucking Yum Yum? There ain't no heaven and hell in that shit. Ain't nobody give a fuck about the toy.
They already did that.
Yeah, they already did the heaven and hell thing. They can't do it.
They
twice.
said that's what it's going to be every time.
No,
the 6th is always heaven and hell. It was the Wraith.
Where did you hear that?
In like fucking 100 interviews, they said, bro.
What the Fox say?
Stop doing that. Jay tweeted. I think that's fake, dude. I don't believe it. I'm looking. First of all, Jay doesn't tweet. Well, he does sometimes, but it's all from ICPs, and I don't see anything.
Tweet, woo.
Are they even on talking terms with Isham right now?
Rocking in the trap all day long, rocking and a bumping and a singing this song. All the little buddies on birthday street.
Dope. Why would Dope DOD be in the Riders?
You can have whoever the fuck you want in the Riders, dog. That's why it's the Rider Click, son.
That's so
fair. To be fair,
so random.
Your argument is true for the Riders, which is a record that came out a couple years ago, featuring a bunch of people that may or may not be associated with Magic Ninja Entertainment.
I knew you were gonna go to this.
But I'm referring to the Psychopathic Riders.
You can have more.
Which is all people. It has never not been people that are not on Psychopathic.
I mean, you can have whatever you want on there. It's the Riders, dog.
No, it's the Psychopathic Riders. The Riders is a different group now.
Well,
there are more members that used to be in the Psychopathic Riders.
Hey, whether Psycho
but
or
no
Riders,
longer Psychopathic.
I do remember when Isham fell off the stage. 100%. EG needs a car seat to ride. That's funny.
Damn, dog.
Shape, I love you so much. You say funny things. I wish they would just put out that Little Riders record that was recorded. That'd be dope.
Where the Little Riders at?
I would love to hear Ouija as a rider.
Ouija and Light as riders.
He's so sick.
Where the little soldiers at? Right here, right here. Where the little soldiers at?
Yeah, I think Ouija would kill it on a Riders album.
Would he though? I don't know if he knows how to like gangster rap. I think he only knows how to.
What do you think Ouija's that's a great. What would Ouija's rider name be? What's a good rider's name for Ouija?
Don't ask me this question.
You go by Lil Wee Wee.
Too offensive.
You better ask somebody else.
I'm asking everybody.
You better ask somebody.
I'm asking everybody.
He's going by Lil Wee Wee.
That's too on the nose.
Yeah.
Cocaine. Meth man.
Fucking Shape.
What do you say?
Little booster seat.
Little booster seat. see that you asking the wrong people this question.
No, I mean that's not hateful.
Little Binky.
I need to check out that new album.
That just came out That just came out Friday.
I've been hearing good things already about it.
His name would be Diaper or Binky.
He's not a baby. This is an adult. All right, it's not adult diaper.
I mean, but he's little.
He is little. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see nothing about no ride. I think he made that shit up. Little wee wee.
It may have been deleted.
Baby legs. Baby legs. What are all the riders' names? Do you guys remember any of that?
His rider name would be Poop Diaper.
Little
Because
poop
that's
diaper?
gangster. Lil Uzi.
That's already a rapper.
Yeah, you can't do that. Lil Booster. Ripping off Lil Boozy.
Little rooster.
No, he can't have my name.
Ooh,
He
hey.
ain't cool enough for my name.
No. Is there a list of fucking
Rider names? Yeah, Sawed Off, Lil Shank, Bullet, 4-4.
Yo, Violent is Bullet, Full Clip is Shaggy, Lil Shank is Madrox, Fofo is Monoxide, Misery is Twin Gats. Give me the rest though, not the fucking easy ones. I want the rest of them. Sawed Off was ABK.
Yeah.
Esham,
Shout out, Sean.
yeah, Esham was Converse.
Which one was Dustin?
That's why I don't remember. So I'm trying to remember all the other ones.
He was Curbstone.
Oh
Is he
yeah.
Curbstone?
Yeah.
Then you got Butterbath.
Yeah, what was his name?
Yeah, what was his name?
It wasn't no Alley Apple.
What were oh, name?
Empty Clip.
He said high chair and big AIDS. What up, yo?
Empty Clip. One Bullet Bandit.
What the fuck were the names, though?
You're asking the wrong question.
Am I?
Don't ask the psychopathic riders' names. The twisted riders'
Yeah.
names.
Oh man, what are the names? Somebody knows. I used to have a list of this.
Yeah.
I used to.
Let's see if I can find it.
Little Binky.
Lil Binky is actually not a terrible name
No.
for Ouija to be. But he wouldn't. He couldn't be gangster though. He'd have to be like.
You be gangster. You know, back in the 90s, the motherfuckers all sucking on the binkies, dog. He'd have to put binkies in his hair, binky in his mouth, binkies in his nut hair.
He just come out like Maggie, looking like Maggie Simpson.
Yeah, he just come out with a. He just come out dressed as a binky. Fuck it.
He just come out looking like fucking Maggie
Looking
Simpson.
like a big ass binky, dog.
You're like a big ass baby out there, dog. That's fucking hilarious, actually.
Little triangle fucking hair.
Yeah. That'd be dope. Damn it, dude. Jeremy, Nipples, Tom Dub, all have been that bitch. Yeah, but none of those are just employees. Those aren't rider names.
Yeah.
You got Young Dirt.
Yeah, that was
Converse,
Boondocks.
Twin Gats.
Yeah.
I think you already said Fofo.
Said everything you're saying right now.
It's not fofo. It's
I don't.
4-4. How it's spelled? F-O-F-O or F-O-O?
F-O-E.
Gmo was
Game Boy.
no, it was Miller Lowlife.
It was.
Miller Lowlife. Sawed Off, Converse, Younger, Twin Gats, Bullet. Okay, we got all that. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know the new ones. Face Orange TV, shape Face Orange TV, face shape Orange TV, face shape Orange TV, face shape Orange TV.
That's probably an emoji that's not coming across right.
No. None of those are rider names.
I mean, they could be.
None of them.
Shape face orange. Orange face.
What is it? A fucking Trump emoji? What is it, dog? Oh god, I love it. Oh man, whatever. It doesn't matter. If anybody knows,
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
If anybody figures it out, let me know. If you know, let me know.
Oh, bro. Speaking of Gmo, I almost took a picture of this fucking barrel we got at work. I filled it up with a bunch of fucking scrap, but it had Gmo on the fucking side of the barrel, dog.
Yeah.
It had a GMO. It wasn't like, it didn't have the dash, but it said Gmo like a motherfucker. And I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Gmo.
Shout out to Gmo. He just dropped the first single off his new album, Huckleberry Phil's. It's about his newfound love of.
You want to talk about lyrical geniuses? That motherfucker is one of them.
He says some stuff, man. He says
That
some
dude,
funny-
You do say words.
that dude has some great fucking lines, man. He is a very talented fucking rapper.
He is. A lot of it probably goes over most people's heads.
I will definitely take a Gmo over a fucking Ouija any day of the week. Only because Ouija's music is not for me. And I know there's people out there that would take a Ouija over a Gmo.
I'll take the Ouija over Gmo any day.
Yeah, because his lyrics go over your head.
No, I just don't like him.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Huckleberry Phil's probably be dope, man.
His music is not for me. I don't like his music.
Yeah, same with Ouija with me.
You should listen to it though. You should give it a try.
Yeah, when was the last time you listened to a Ouija song or a Gmo song? Either or.
Friday. For me. Who's asking you?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you're the one in question here.
Oh, just the other day. I was listening to him. Luigi, at least.
Gmo?
I don't listen to Gmo.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should listen to it and then decide if you like it.
The last time I listened to it was when he was, back when he was in the, I don't know, the limelight or whatever, but when he was popular before he disappeared.
When everybody's mad at him for dissing Jay?
Possibly. Yeah, like, when he was up and coming on M&E. I gave a few of his songs a shot, and I mean, I'm not saying he's not talented. I just don't like it. It's not.
Lil Shank, Madrox, Cellbach, Blaze, Fofo, Mono. Big Dip is Buckshot. Big Stab is Lee Carver. Curb Stomp, Dustin. $1 Billion Bill is Billy Obey. Young Dirt is Boondocks. Lil Slug is Young Wicked. Blocka Blocka is Bones. Miller Lowlife is Gmo. Young Mufasa is Red. Trill Deuce is Class. Quick Draw is Insane E. Food Stamp is Joe Black. Apparently there's 4 more, but we don't know who they are. Hollow Point, BDG is King Gordy. Max Spade and Body Bag. Oh yeah, one of those is Mike. I think Body Bag.
Motherfucker couldn't even fit a body bag, dog. How you gonna name that motherfucker body bag?
I heard it. Sure,
that motherfucker should have been called Carton.
Sorry, Mike. I love you, bro.
Body Bag.
Butter Bath would have been way better.
Bro, I fucking love Joe Black. I'm sorry, Shake.
He's so goofy.
It's so fun.
What was his?
Food Stamp.
Food Stamp.
Yeah, it's so perfect, dog. I love that. I forgot about Red. Young Mufasa.
Yeah, where the fuck has he been at?
I don't know. I think he touched somebody or something.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, really?
Oh, you found him? You found him right when I was saying it? That's fucking wild. Big Dip, Big Stab, Little Slug, Trill Deuce. Yeah, I forgot Classes on this shit too. M&E paid Axe and food stamps and they accept it.
Were you being silly or that really happened?
What?
Red.
Maybe I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that makes me look at that dude way different now.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what happened.
He did just disappear.
Allegedly.
He did just disappear. He disappeared quick.
Yeah, he did. Well, I think he skipped genres. He left this genre and went on to a rap genre.
Hell no.
I don't know. He could do both.
He did that for that song with Blaze is so fresh.
Yeah.
It was like the best Blaze song too.
Oh yeah, I agree.
It's fire. You guys are just tuned in. We appreciate you. Tonight we got Tierre Diaz coming up real shortly.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Real shortly.
You guys want to know what's happening next week while you're here? Should we just go ahead and tell you what's going on?
Yes.
We got more float guests. You know what I'm saying? We got the homies Wicked Wood.
Oh shit! The return.
Here they are, animated.
Fresh. I love that Hulk Hogan is on fire.
Yeah, as he should be.
They're gonna be.
Is he uncanceled now, or is he still canceled?
I don't know. He's probably still canceled. Zach is very dark skinned in this animation.
Yeah.
Not sure why. Looks like Alex Abbott.
A little bit.
But anyway, the Yeti's fire. But yeah, the homies are back next. They were just on the Tom Wood thing Thursday. But
nice. They're doing the rounds.
Who the Wookiee back there?
That's the Yeti.
Okay.
That's their guy.
That's a mascot.
Mm-hmm. You were there the year they played, right? When Tony shot the fucking kid in the face with the confetti?
No. I think I was already gone. That was on Sunday. Or no, that was on the float, right? That was during the float.
No,
I heard about
during
it.
their performance. Wicked Wood's performance. And they had like the fucking 20-foot fucking blow up Yeti.
I was already gone.
Yeah,
That was
the
Sunday-
fucking
that was
abominable
Sunday night.
snowman
I was
guy,
on my
that
way
guy.
home,
Ah.
yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
Fucking asshole Tony shooting people in the face. Kids.
Mhm.
Shooting kids in the fucking face with
Take
fucking
that kid away from me. What can I say? Fuck them kids.
bitch better watch your kid a little closer.
Bitch better have my money.
It's not a lot of things I feel bad for in this life, but that's one of them.
You don't feel bad for that. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I do. That sucked. I would.
Yeah, that was a pure accident. And we accidentally caught it on camera.
I forgot we had it on film.
Well, technically, it's not on film. It's on a phone somewhere.
It's on video.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's on the internet.
Yeah, not film.
Nobody can figure out how to use the thing, and then fucking. You just twist this. Fuck.
I think that one was a little bit defective, to be quite honest, because we were fucking with it for a minute, and
sure, here we go. Now the excuses are flying.
And then I guess it got to the point where it became a hair trigger, and she came in to look at it, and it fucking went off about point blank away from her cornea.
Scared the shit out of her. I bet she won't look at another one of them, huh?
If she can see it all out of that fucking eye. As far as I know, she made a full recovery, and there wasn't.
Maybe that's why they stopped coming to the float, man.
It's possible.
Could be.
I mean, the float is a dangerous place now, thanks to people like me.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And the girl that tried to run over those people leaving the campgrounds at one time.
You ran over people?
I didn't. No, they had a problem one year with, I guess, some drunk chick trying to leave the campground.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. But other than that, I don't think there's really been anything bad that's happened there.
Yeah, just you.
Just you shooting kids in the face with a confetti cannon.
Yeah, don't get shot in the face.
I made the first story, the first bad headline.
Fucking blowing a load all over a little kid's face. What the fuck's wrong with you?
All right, let's not start with the
allegation. Let's not overload it, huh?
Yeah, the NBA will not be doing acid this year.
Yeah, I'm excited. It just sucks that I won't be getting there until Friday because I got to work Thursday, and I had to work in 10 hours, being up at 5 o'clock in the morning. There's no way that I'm going to leave after I get off work, get in the shower, and then leave. There's no way I'm going to drive that far. I mean, I know it's only, 2 hours away.
Yeah, I get it. It just sucks that because you miss out on a lot, especially like after you leave and stuff like that. Like you after everybody, the awkwardness is gone, and everybody's we're all friends by the end of it, and it's
Yeah, see, I like showing up on Friday, and my awkwardness is still there while everybody else is starting to fade away a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know you motherfucker, but you're going to keep on talking. I'm just going to laugh at you.
Yeah.
You sound ridiculous right now.
Meanwhile, he's got 2 days under his belt, or a day under his belt.
Now, I'm gonna see about fitting into my schedule and staying at least for a little bit of the kickball tournament. I don't know if I'll stay for the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, the kickball tournament, I think the games are only supposed to be 50 minutes. So,
well, yeah. I mean, if everything works out to my advantage, which I think it's going to, then I'll just leave after the kickball tournament shit.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, Shape wants you to stay for the ball pop.
The ball pop? Who's
Shape,
popping
you better
balls?
not pop that damn ball before we're done with it.
Oh, he will. He's like,
That'll
fuck
be
you and your
loud.
ball. You're going to throw him out at second base, and he's going to take the fucking ball, and he's going to pop it.
I'm kicking him out of the park.
Right. Get out of here, Shape.
Get out of here.
You flatten the ball. Thanks. We can't play no more.
Yeah, don't do that.
Everybody get your piggy banks. We got to go buy another ball.
Back to the car.
Be like some Sandlot shit going on.
Right. It's like, great, now we can't play no more.
Right. Hit the ball over the fence with a big ass dog.
Mm-hmm. Somebody needs to bring an erector set so we can get our ball back.
I got a ball, guys. They go get the fucking Babe Ruth signed fucking baseball. Jesus
I
Christ.
thought it was a girl, Baby Ruth.
Yeah. Yeah, Baby Ruth. What? Gotta love
The
that
great
movie.
Bambino.
Yeah.
The Sultan of SWAT. In my opinion, the best baseball movie ever made. So
I would agree. It's on the top 5 for sure.
you know, I watched that movie, and because that's the exact era that my dad grew up in, doing that exact shit. That reminds me of his childhood, like playing baseball.
I grew up doing that shit, and I mean, I was like 20 years after your dad, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that was the only, but I mean, he grew up in the timeline of that movie. That movie was, I think, set in the 60s, and that was when he was, a child.
I think it was earlier than that, to be honest. But well, yeah, the movie.
That's a fair deal right there.
Yeah, it was probably set in the 60s, 50s, 60s. Yeah, somewhere right in there.
Shape has a fair offer.
If I can referee, your stupid ball.
I think Shape would make a much better referee than Dead Body Man.
I'd agree.
Because he should be playing in the Replicon Radio kickball tournament.
Mm-hmm. He always never.
I mean, I'll play. I don't care. I was just stepping up because who wants to be the ump? I mean,
Shape does.
The guy with a broken ass back and can't kick a ball, but he can ump.
Shape does. And
I mean, but Shape is
I mean,
just
to be fair, we do need a couple of them, though.
We need two umps. We need one on the plate, one in the field.
And then you need at least one out in the field.
Facts. Yeah,
So me
I
and
can see
Shape
the
could
ball
be
getting ran over by the fucking train.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
The Sandlot was set in the summer of '62.
Yeah, there you go.
My dad was 12 in the summer of '62.
But yeah, that's the shit that we did like growing up too, because we didn't have the internet. We didn't have like video games and shit. I mean, we did, but we played video games at night. But we were always outside playing baseball. We'd play corkball in the fucking street if we didn't go play baseball. We'd play football out in the farmer's field. We played baseball out in the farmer's field. We even played fucking roller hockey up at the people who owned the farmer's field. We played. They had this big ass circle driveway, and we'd fucking play hockey there, roller hockey there. And then we golfed in the fucking farmer's field and shit, dude. We had that was badass back in my days with that farmer's field. We fucking did all kinds of shit. We had a fucking 3-story treehouse built up in that bitch.
Where?
And, across the fucking street where that farmer's field used to be.
Go fucking. What is it? I don't know what is a farmer's field?
A big ass field that had like 3 rows. It was dirt. They had plants, but then it's a big ass fucking field. It was all their property.
Where?
Right where the new subdivision's built right here. You remember Matt and Richie? Yeah, they lived right over there. They had all that farmer's field. They had their house, then their grandparents' house, and then their cousin's house. And then we used to, when the lake froze over, we went and played fucking ice hockey up on that bitch. You know where Scotty Harwood used to live?
On your street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Behind his house. That was all big ass field.
The little one that goes straight to the school.
Yeah.
There's a lake over there?
Yeah, there's one like right up actually right up here. I used to cut through Kent's driveway up here. If you look across the street.
Yeah. Okay, because we said that I would walk to south and we'd have to walk around it.
Yeah, we always used to go fishing back there, and then we'd fucking go like frog gigging back there. We found this big, huge fucking snapping tail back there, and we picked it up and put it in Harwood's fucking metal ass fucking pool.
Oh God!
And we showed his dad, and his dad was like, "Oh, that's pretty fucking cool." And we all went to school the next day, and we came home. We ran over to his backyard to go fuck with his turtle. It was gone.
The turtle was?
Yeah, and his dad was like, "I hope you guys are hungry. I got soup."
Oh God!
Yeah, he ended up making fucking turtle soup out of that big motherfucker, dude. This thing was fucking. It was a monster, man. And then we would go down in the sewers on our skateboards and shit, and then we go over to the fucking pond. They had a big ass drain, and we'd get crawdads and shit. We came home with like buckets of fucking crawdads. And Scott's dad was out there, and my dad were out there. They dumped all these motherfuckers, these crawdads, all out in the fucking street, started hosing them off and shit, and then picked them up, threw them all back in the bucket, and then fried them all up. Well, that was good eating back then.
That sounds terrible.
Oh, dude, it's like little mini lobsters, bro.
I used to catch crawdads, but they were radiated, so I never ate them.
Oh, no, we out here in the country.
Why?
Bro.
You could have been a fucking superhero or something.
Right.
Instead of Dead Body Man, you'd be Crawdad Man or something.
Yeah.
Pinch him, motherfuckers. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, we used to do all kinds of shit. And then that big-ass hill where the pond's at, there's a big-ass hill that goes down. And then Mort, the guy that owned it, had fucking barbed wire on his property line. And so we would fucking just, like, we would sled down. We'd build a ramp, try and jump over the fucking barbed wire. We ran into a barbed wire. We never did get enough air to go
You just
over.
slide your sleds into barbed wire? Barbed wire? You made me say it weird.
Barbed wire.
Barbed wire.
Barbed wire.
Oh, yeah. And then until we wore it out in the spot. And I'll tell you what. If
you guys are just fucking cutting your fucking arms and legs open?
No, it was in the middle of winter, man. You're all bundled up. You don't get cut. I mean, you cut your shit up, but your clothes and stuff. But
yeah,
we didn't give a fuck about nothing back
Still
then.
doesn't sound like a good deal to me.
Oh, it was fun as fuck, bro. It was a good time.
You got to stop before the fence.
I remember one time we went back there and we was fucking around. We was doing some shit we probably shouldn't have been doing, but Mort come out there. I guess we woke him up or something. He fucking fired a shotgun off in the air, scared the fuck out of us. We took off running. Like,
he probably knew it was y'all. He did that shit on purpose.
Oh, he did. He knew because we were back there before, but I guess he didn't like what we were doing or we pissed him off somehow, one way, shape, or form. That motherfucker fired a shotgun. We were like, motherfucker, we're getting the fuck out of here. It worked. We took the fuck off.
That's so weird when we were kids. There was a lot more farmland around here.
Oh, yeah. All that shit over where the Replicon Oaks is. And
it was like a common thing to run from the farmer because they would like shoot you.
Yeah.
Most of the times they shoot you with salt pellets. I didn't even know that shit existed until me and the homies got shot with them.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have to worry about Matt and Richie's, their field. We were all fine with that because we were all friends and shit and we'd do that.
Or over by my house, we had an abandoned Boy Scout camp.
Yeah.
We used to fucking go back in that bitch.
I remember that shit.
There was like a newspaper truck that still had newspapers in it, just covered in bullet holes. And I was always like, how is this just here? Like, we discovered it as children.
Somebody done stole that.
It's been here for since like the 40s.
Right.
It's the 90s. Why is there still newspapers in it? Like, how is this just fucking, you know what I mean? I've never understood that.
Where did the newspaper guy go?
When all that was, now we did have the Fenton projects were still there.
Oh, yeah.
But that was all woods and shit over there. We used to build clubhouses over tree houses and shit over there. And then when they started building Remington Oaks, we started taking the lumber from over there and going over here to the farm field and building fucking tree houses over there.
Wow, man.
Oh, yeah. We used to have a fucking blast. Or at the top of the street, there was more woods over there because that other new subdivision wasn't being built across the way. So we go up there and go through the little creek and shit and then start building tree houses and shit up there. We was a tree building house motherfuckers back in the day.
Yeah, you was. You was here longer than me, though.
I've been around the area my whole life. I mean, I moved away. I moved away and came back, but oh yeah, we used to do all kinds of shit.
I came out here in 4th grade.
Oh yeah, that's tearing shit up.
Huh?
I said I just ran from the cops.
Oh, we did that too in the woods.
We didn't have to worry about that because the cops weren't going in the woods.
Sometimes they would for us, bro.
They always called the cops on me. I was
We
always
used to that spot. Well, it got to the point we had a spot and we always had like fires and shit out there, and then motherfuckers started throwing artillery shells and that brought the cops.
Yeah.
Don't throw artillery shells into a bonfire either. That's that's like fucking World War shit, dog. You're fucking just trucking through the woods. That motherfucker explosion fucking comes.
Well, we had all the woods. So the cops were like, "Fuck, if we go in here, where the fuck are they gonna go?" And we knew the woods pretty fucking good, so we weren't getting caught by nobody. And around here, people like really didn't care because that was like, to us, it was like miles and miles of fucking woods we were in. So nobody knew where the fuck we were to begin with. Even though there's another old subdivision right over there, but even then, everything else on the other side of that was all fucking woods. And it felt like it went on for miles, and apparently it did, but it always ended up, and we went in the woods, we always ended up by the little other elementary school by Bulls down there.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the fuck did this motherfucker come from? We walked all the way around these fucking woods to here? Like, what the fuck?
And that's where I was.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we used to. We had a great fucking time around this neighborhood. We used to take a tennis racket out to the street, throw a tennis ball, and fucking just see how far we can fucking hit it. Like we were playing like baseball, but it'd be like with a tennis racket and shit. I'll never forget. I ever tell a story about about the tomatoes and the car.
No.
Oh, so y'all know where my house is, the house that I grew up in was like right here. The backyard of my house, the neighbor next door had a tomato garden. And we launched tomatoes over the house that we're at now. Over across the street here in the driveway, there was a big ass fucking station wagon. And me and my buddy Mark, we're just sitting there, we're chucking fucking
fucking Will.
Hey, motherfucker. We as kids, we made up shit, bro. We played all kinds of games.
Y'all ever heard of kick the can?
But we were throwing tomatoes. And all of a sudden I hear my dad, he called for me, and I'm like, me and my boy Mark, we're hiding. And my dad's like calling, I'm like, fuck, I'm in trouble. He's like, no, man, don't say nothing. They can't find us. I'm like, my dad knows where the fuck we're at, you stupid motherfucker. It ain't gonna take long for him to find us. And when he does, I'm getting my ass whooped. Fuck it. I said, yeah, Pop, what's up, man? He goes, y'all throwing tomatoes at the mayor's car? And I'm like, yeah, well, are we in trouble? What we break? He goes, you ain't break nothing. He wants you to go over there and fucking wash his car off. I'm like, shit, all right. I said, Mark, come on, man. We got to just go clean the fucking car. He's like, what? I said, yeah, come on, man. We just got to go clean the car off, man. We ain't in trouble or nothing. We're good. Like, all right. So we get over there. Well, Danny was the oldest, and then he had two younger brothers and sisters who were twins. So I got the hose in my hand. Mark's getting the fucking bucket and shit. I'm soaking this fucking car down. And next thing I know, the twins come out and they're like, y'all want some help? Like, yeah, man, sure, why not? These motherfuckers started grabbing soap and throwing it in the bucket, filling the bucket up, and they started washing the car. I looked at Mark and I'm like, we're done, dog. We're out. He's like, huh? I said, these motherfuckers gonna clean the car. We ain't doing it. I dropped the fucking hose. I said, see y'all later, Danny and Susie. I'll see y'all, motherfucker. Eric and Susie. I said, I'll still see you guys. Oh, yeah, go ahead, man. We'll finish up here. I'm like, all right, cool. We took the fuck off and made them wash the fucking car. Like, fuck y'all. Wow. Oh, yeah. That was the only time we really got. I almost got my ass beat. And then Mark, this motherfucker, I grew up. You know who I'm talking about. Okay. All right, last story real quick. Yeah. But, yeah, so we're in my backyard, and we just got done playing wiffle ball. Mark's like, I'll let you hit me in the back as hard as you can with that if I can hit you in the back as hard as I can. I'm like, yeah, I bet, motherfucker, I get to go first. He's like, all right, I smacked this motherfucker. He started crying. Started screaming, crying. The motherfucker ran home. An hour later, this bitch come back talking about my turn. I'm like, no, motherfucker, tired, bitch. It ain't your turn yet, motherfucker. You fucking ran home, cried, And now you want to come back and do something? No, fuck off, bro. If you would have like took your fucking whooping for like 10 minutes and said, all right, my turn, yeah, bet, motherfucker. You ain't gonna run home and fucking cry in your pillow and then come back and be like, my turn. My fucks never got me. My dad was standing there when that shit happened. He was fucking rolling. I was like, damn.
Hell yeah.
I was such a bitch for that, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna jump off here, fellas.
I see what happened to you, motherfucker. You ain't hitting me with it.
I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta rotate, put some biofreeze on, put some medicine in this
You are
body.
the biggest pussy I ever fucking met. I just fucked my back up a year ago. Then re-fucked it up on Monday, and I did the show from here, and I didn't have to rotate nothing. I didn't have to get off of here to do nothing.
Right. All right.
Love y'all.
Right.
On that note,
if you guys are just tuning in, Dead Body Man is he done hurt himself. He's at home.
I'll be back next week. I'll be in studio next week.
Deuces, my brother. Get that back
Deuces,
better.
yeah.
But that's okay because we're gonna replace him with somebody way fucking cooler anyway.
Way cooler.
You're fired.
Shit. Not
Why'd you say that? Get out of here.
Boot.
Yeah, man. If you guys are tuned in live, we appreciate you. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch as well. If you're checking out the replay, we appreciate you as well. But if you're live, share the feed, let people know, tell them. We're excited to have our homie back, man. The 2021 interview of the year on Replicon Radio,
which is dope as fuck, by the way.
He hasn't been back since because we're terrible at talking to our friends.
Well, to be fair, we always tell people when you got shit coming up, hit us up and we'll share it out with everybody and we'll have you on and we'll talk about it.
But he's here now. We got lots of things to talk about.
Till
Give it
now.
up for the homie Tierre Diaz.
Yeah. What up, Tierre?
Award-winning motherfucker. What up?
Hell yeah.
I fucking love that. I love that shit.
That'll make you.
That's dope.
Trying to fix it here.
That shit's good. A good quality award right there, fellas. I appreciate that.
Right? Yeah, we can't afford to make those anymore.
No.
I noticed. I noticed the little certificates going on. I'm like, all right, I won when I was supposed to win for sure.
Yeah, you got that good shit.
You got that good one.
You got the good shit for sure, bro. Hopefully we'll have new awards next year, but I don't think they'll be they're gonna be dope. They'll be dope in a different way.
Yeah.
All right. If it's physicals, I'm throwing my hat in the ring. I want another one
for sure. But yeah, man, welcome back. It's great to see you here. We actually get to see you this time,
right?
Last time this is cool. I'm glad it's a video medium now. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're slow, but we catch up eventually to a little bit.
It was cool. It was like a prehistoric time. You know what I mean? Like audio medium before. It was like old school radio vibes, man. It was cool because I think the last time we talked, I was in a hotel and I was like on a phone. Like I was like really like, damn, this is like the 90s. It was pretty cool.
Old school.
It really was. I mean, to be fair, we stuck with it for a long time.
Yeah, you did.
Because I liked it that way. Because you know what I mean? But now it's just like I can't even focus on the telephone. Like people don't want to hear. They want to see you. They don't care about us. They want to see you. They want to see the people we're talking to.
And it's the best highlights of the interview. We're gonna do like short form clips and shit like that. All about the short form content. It's just feeding the brains and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shorts are people don't have the attention span.
And I can't help but take that personally. Homie left right when I came in, but
I don't blame you, man.
What the fuck, dog? He was chilling for an hour.
I know,
right?
He's an asshole, bro.
I'm just kidding.
No, he's an asshole. We can be mad at him
all day.
We can be mad at him for sure. Now Rue's leaving too. Now
I'm coming right back, and I'm still here. I'm here.
He's right across. He's in the same room as me. We're just on.
Okay.
I just fucked up and hit the wrong button.
Oh yeah, I have
no doubt. Yeah, I'm happy to be here, dog. What we getting into?
I can't believe it's been that long. That's crazy.
It's 1 week since you looked at me.
I saw you post that thing, and I was like, "Holy shit! No fucking way."
Yeah, that's
if we would have like had an interview once a year, it would have probably every year would have been jam packed. You know what I mean? Every episode would have been jam packed, like every appearance. So now it's so much is accumulated. There's gonna be stuff we can't. You know what I mean? There's gonna be stuff we forget and can't even talk about no more. You know what I mean?
It's
a
crazy.
lot has happened.
For sure. It's great. And I didn't even think about it, but I've seen you. I mean, obviously we've seen each other out and about. You did some tours. We saw you at the Float. I was even there at the gathering taking drunken photos when you guys announced the DJ Clay signing and all that. So like we've seen each other. We just haven't had an official back on the show thing. So it's good.
Well, welcome back.
Appreciate it. And I got the Shaggy Show to my left. I always gotta keep an eye out on my there's a lot going on the Tuesday, man.
Right. Oh yeah. We're usually here on Mondays, but with the holiday and everything.
So we're gonna run those the replay views up. I got you.
Absolutely, man. But yeah, I guess I don't even where do we even begin? I guess we go back to that. I think that was the next because we were talking about. I think you did a Manaflex. Was it still called Manaflex? The EP? Because you did an EP like for that record. It was the same title, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that had came out, and then the DJ Clay announcement. I think is kind of where like that. Obviously, that happened after we had you on, but at that, I think it might have been that. Was that the same year at the gathering?
The EP came out on the Shaggy tour. So like if this is correct, so 2021, that the EP didn't even come out till like 2023 on the Shaggy tour. And it didn't even hit digital platforms till this year. You know what I mean? So I've been talking about Manaflex and probably my plans for Manaflex since 2021, since like, you know what I mean? Like gathering 2021. When I announced it, I've been talking about the project forever. You know what I mean? So it's just all coming out now.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I guess okay. Yeah, my brain's terrible, Doug. So I'm trying to get the time.
Oh shit! Will it get short? Hell yeah! Yo, dope ass pictures from that. That was the first show, and I still I got like a rotation of like wallpapers on my computer, and that's a lot of dope pictures from that set, brother. Thank you for your work.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Willie all day. So I'm trying to go back to that time, but you know what I mean? I don't want to miss any of the things that we didn't talk about. But really it was like, so you were obviously you did the EP, you were talking about the EP, talking about the whole Manaflex project, and then you, like the whole you and Clay thing. Like I guess that's probably the best place to where to begin, because that was like the first big announcement, which was fresh. I was there. If you guys weren't at the gathering, you came out on stage and did that. I think you did a song. And you were all suited up with, you know what I mean, looking nice, looking sharp, and he announced you and gave you the chain. Like, how did that whole thing come about? Was that from the relationship you guys built on that tour?
Man, no, me and Clay's relationship dead ass built in the Lotus Pod. Like when I did the 3 Ring show at Psychopathic, like literally from that day, it was just been like a brother bond, like all day. Like he saw what I did on stage, and we just like connected, and we never lost touch. And throughout everything, he's just always been like a big bro, and like always no label homie. Like as a homie, as a solid dude, Clay's always been there. You know what I mean? So I would say our relationship started in the Lotus Pod at Psychopathic, and it just stirred. It just kept cooking, and no label, like I can always count on Clay for anything, beats, scratches, feedback, homie, streams, whatever I possibly could have needed, you know, Clay was there for me like 10 times out of 10. So but as far as the gathering that year, I was suited and booted because it was I think Psychopathics from Outer Space, like the Gathering from Outer Space theme. So I do this with almost every special set, man. I always have a theme of my shit, man. So my theme that year was Men in Black. Came out in the Men in Black. Clay was in the suit, Men in Black. My girl was in the Men in Black. We all came out when I came out to the song, and that was the kind of theme for the for the set. And by the time me and Clay had that gimmick, that segment, I was in my Michael Myers Jordan Jackson Trent suit. So like I'm always doing theatrics, man. I'm always trying to make the most memorable moments on every stage that I can, especially at a platform like that, because you know, having your own set and you know, I think it was like past midnight, you know, total darkness, and I had a really solid crowd, and people know that if you can draw a crowd at the gathering, you're doing something right. You know, and if you compare that crowd to my first crowd, night and day, literally. And I was just so grateful when I knew how to put on a fucking show.
No, absolutely, man. It was definitely a moment. Like,
Yeah.
it was awesome to watch and see, and like, I mean, the set was dope. The crowd was live, like you said, and then that shit happened, dude. It was just like I myself was just grinning ear to ear. I'm like, how fresh is this? Especially on that stage, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
making that announcement on that stage, and that's not like there's a lot of, I don't know how to say this. Like, there's a lot of labels in the underground.
Mhm.
Like, everybody has their own thing or whatever. But, obviously Clay's a pretty established artist, especially in this scene, and it's not every day where he's announcing new artists on his label. As a matter of fact, he's never announced new artists on his label since the beginning. Him and
Bales.
yeah, Bales.
Yeah.
But he's been there since the beginning. So like that was, you know what I mean? Like that's a huge look for all of you.
Yeah. And
So
it was all, it's all it's all about the memories. And we knew I grew up on that shit, like watching people like put on the Death Row chain or fucking the Rockefeller chain, like on stage, and them making a big deal. So I kind of wanted to throw back to that, that era. And I had the idea because, we had that locked in for a little bit. We could have made a social media post, but I was like, that'll be lame. That'll be lame. Anybody could do that. Let's make a moment that, and I think my partner was like, yo, I seen people crying in the crowd. Like people were like legit happy as hell. And it was just a partnership, man. It's just like a solid, like it just made sense. You know what I mean? Like I'm still independent. We're two independent entities that just want to help each other out. You know what I mean? That's all it is at the end of the day. Like he's still very independent. He's streaming like in 15 minutes. You know what I mean? He's doing his DJ Clay thing. I'm doing my Tierre Diaz thing. But we just like, hey, let's see what we can do together. You know what I mean? Because we're already homies. Like I never needed to sound with him to have his connection or anything like that. You know what I mean? But we was like, hey, let's see. I got this record, you know what I mean? And it was, and to be frank, it was between AR and another label, and two labels wanted. I showed the Manaflex album to two labels, and he was the more consistent pursuit.
Shout out Clay, Armed Robbery Entertainment. But yeah, it was definitely a moment. So the EP came out. I remember we had you nominated for an award that year. And then
that shit wasn't even out. That shit wasn't even out when it got nominated, but that was dope.
Yeah, it was like the physical was out, but the digital wasn't.
Yeah. I was peeping the comments. I did okay for a record that never even came out yet.
Right. Well, so and I think we just, you know what I mean, because sometimes people, especially now, like some people will only do physicals because they lose a lot of sales because of digitals, which makes sense. So I like to promote the record so people can buy the damn thing. Yeah. Because there's many times where I won't buy shit just because I can listen to it for free and I already heard it. Right. And you know what I mean? It could be a great record, but you already lost the hype because you heard it for free.
Right. So I just try to make it fresh. I just try to make it a collector's item because the music's free at the end of the day. You can listen to the music free, but if you want to support somebody to the best of your ability, you cop the CD, and you just put it wherever you put your collector's items and shit like that. But I always put like my heart and soul into the packaging. You know what I mean? So even the EP is like I put it's the notebook. I can just show you guys like the EP is like the notebook style. Hold up, yeah, the notebook style shit, and you open it, and it has like a list full of things that I actually manifest because I'm a big on manifestation and writing down your goals and dreams and shit like that. So I really, put that home, and I left this page blank so you can do the same. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of just making everything a collector's item just to have that. And when I was signing them on tour, they were like, yo, and they were like really inspired by that. I was like, that's the point of the whole Manaflex movement, is to show you that you can do what the fuck you want, because some of the shit I wrote down on that list sounded outlandish at the time, sounded like pretty far out. And there's a fucking checklist right next to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's incredible. I mean, obviously it's motivating for you. So, you know what I mean? And other people see you out there doing it. And I remember at the time you were doing, you did like the gathering vlogs, and that's when, obviously we were talking about the Walking Home series. When that whole thing started, you got to be Happy the Pimp. And it was like, but at the same time, you're just a dude filming your trip while all these things are happening that you had, and you literally would show like lists Like I wanted
Yeah.
to do this song. You're like, now I'm on
Oh,
this
yeah.
fucking record. Like,
Yeah.
that's huge, bro. That's watching that journey as anybody out there. Like that's motivating as hell. Like
It's nuts. If you go back and watch the first documentary vlog, I'm just like a baby, you know what I mean? Like everything was so new to me and everything was so like, and then all you gotta do is, and then when I got booked again, because I only do the vlogs when I get booked, because I went the next year and I did the cypher, but I didn't vlog that because, you know, I wasn't booked. So I was like, I'm not going to do a vlog, but that still was one of the best gatherings for me ever. You know what I'm saying? The 2022 one right after that. Then I get booked the following year, 2023, and I vlogged that. So if you watch the 2021 vlog, compare it to 2023, even, it's like the progress is absolutely insane. And each time, like 2023, I'm more comfortable and I'm more like, you know, like, yeah, like this is where I belong. In 2021, and it's all full of gratitude, you know what I mean? But 2021 is like everything was just so eye-opening. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And 2023 is like, oh my God, this is amazing. But I worked for this and I'm still building, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's awesome, dude. I love to see it. Like it's positive vibes beyond positive vibes. Not only is it you manifesting, but you're putting it out there for everybody else. Like this shit is real. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? Like the shit works, and I'm
yeah,
see it. It's fucking incredible, man.
Yeah, the whole record, man, the whole album. If you find yourself singing that record, you're singing positive lyrics. You're singing positive affirmations, whether you know it or not. If some shit gets stuck in your head, you're singing some uplifting, energy shifting shit. You know what I mean? I made it specifically for that. And I'm doing it with the lyrics. I'm telling you, but I'm also showing you with who I got on the record and what I am doing on my live performances and shit like that. So I'm telling you it works, and I'm also showing you it works. You know what I mean? That's the whole point.
It's beautiful. And if you guys are tuning into this and you haven't seen that, you don't know what we're talking about, make sure you go check out Tierre Diaz's YouTube channel and go back and watch the journey, man. Because you can literally, he vlogged the thing. You can watch. I think that was your first gathering, wasn't it? And
yeah.
So it's fun. That shit's fun to watch anyway. Sometimes.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
People that well edited.
That's how I used to gather. I used to gather, brother. Like I always said my first gathering was going to be when I get booked. You know, I made that conscious decision. You know what I mean? I wanted to be invited to play. And it's not like I wasn't gathering. I was gathering via gatherers. I was gathering via Fago Lovers dropping a seminar every year. I was gathering via the vlogs on YouTube. I was watching people. I was, gathering via the fucking documentaries they're dropping, Family Underground and shit like that. Yeah. I was living vicariously through a lot of ninjas that whole time. I'm like, I cannot wait, brother. I just cannot wait. But I made that, conscious decision. Like, I'm going to go when I get booked. I'm going to go as an artist. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go as a juggalo yet. I'm not going to go as a fan. I want to be there. I want to rock that stage because I know that's the end goal at the end of the day. And that's, you know what I mean? That was dope.
And he did it, and he showed up with a trunk full of Fago.
Yes, sir.
Well, at least a track called "Trunk Full of Fago."
Yeah, that was my first. Yep. That was my first exclusive gathering single, man. So if you got your hands on that, you got a piece of history, brother. I'll tell you that right now.
That's so fresh. So you rocked the gathering, and then you came back. You did the cipher stuff, and that was when you and the homie Zitro linked up, right? You guys did that song together, and you guys were kind of terrorizing that year.
Oh yeah,
at that cipher and all that.
We again, me and Zitro was solid in the Lotus Pod. He rocked the 3-ring show just like I did. You know what I mean? He was on a little bit before me, but we were there, and we linked, and I think we linked for, No, we didn't link for us. Did we link, Heather? Did we link for a song that year? I'm not sure if we linked for a song that year, but me and Zitro.
Might have just been you both. Like I think you guys both won. Like there was like the top 3 in the battle or something like that. Maybe if my memory corrects.
I don't know about no battle. It was. I don't know about no battle, but yeah, me and Zitro was tight since we met, and but yeah, we made 2 songs. Wicked Whippin', and then the one on my record. We made Wicked Whippin' the day after Hollow Wicked 2021. Okay. And I remember I put the word clown dripping in the lyrics because that was like so fucking like I was brand spanking. I was like a minute old. That song clown dripping, that phrase clown dripping was like a minute old when I said it. So I was like wicked whipping and clown dripping every minute a blessing. And yeah, man, every time I'm in Detroit, I try to link with him, man.
Yeah, Zitch was the homie for sure. I just remember you guys. It was like dope to see you guys doing things together and stuff. And yeah, I don't remember what it was at the gather. Maybe it was the Cypher. You guys were both in the Cypher or something.
We were both in the Cypher, and I seen him online, and he kind of like confirmed. Like I was on the fence about even doing it. You know what I mean? I was on the fence about even like entering the shit or whatever. And I saw he was doing. I was like, oh, all right, if you're doing, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Because he was just on main stage like 2 years ago or a year ago. I'm like, all right, so if a dude who out here rocking main stages can fucking with it, like participate in a rap contest, all right, I'll do it. Yeah, fuck yeah. And we both schooled it, man, and we both killed that Cypher, and that Cypher has continued to be one of the greatest fucking things we've ever done, period. That Cypher is legendary. That Cypher is just good fucking vibes and energy, dog. Like it's just beautifully done, beautifully shot, and to this day is one of the dopest shits we done.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, those things. I think they've only filmed 2, maybe 3 of them, whatever. Every time they film them and they do those videos,
yeah, it's always
a good look for everybody, man. And then they bring them back to do the main stage performance like the following year. Like that's so fresh. That's such a cool thing.
Yep,
that's a great way Psychopathic gives back to the people that are still grinding it out in the underground and shit. I agree with that.
Yeah, fucking doing the Cypher main stage, dog. I was in front of like because the placement of that shit was amazing. We were like right before Yellow Wolf or something like that, so the crowd was insane. You know what I mean? The crowd was insane, so we got to really rock main stage, and it went flawless. Everybody killed it, and that was my first taste, man. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's so fresh. So leading into that, I guess. So obviously, like I said, everybody go watch this journey. My man goes to his first gathering. He's rocking the stages, doing all these, all this fresh shit. So then, how did you end up linking with Violent J, which I guess was I think maybe the next in there with the Walking Home series where you got to play Happy the Pimp? How did that whole thing come about?
By the time I was I got booked on the gathering because of like me and Violent J were already linked and we already worked on things.
Oh yeah, because it came out there, obviously.
Yeah, by the time I was at my first gathering, I had songs with Ninjas already. I had.
So did that just all come from doing that show then? Like, did you kind of link up with those guys from that 3 Ring?
That also preceded our working relationship. All that stemmed from our connection. Like our connection happened first. Everything else followed. Like he was so impressed by what I brought to the table. Like it was as easy as that. Like because he followed like ICP on Twitter. They followed me back when I was Killer T. I kind of left their radar, but once I got back in, in the scene, he was just mind blown by. He was just really a fan of my stuff, and we linked up. Everything is history. The whole Happy to Pimp shit, all that kind of stemmed from us working on music together. And the same thing with the gathering. The gathering was invitation via Violent J. 3 Rings show was invitation via Violent J. All that was thanks to Violent J. And I was just here building my name. Like I knew that with those opportunities, I had to do the groundwork. It wasn't like I could just kick my feet up and be like, like no one in their right mind would do that. So I was like, this is amazing. What I'm doing, these opportunities are amazing, but it's my time to unlock it even more. Like I got to do the groundwork. I got to get my name out there. I got to build this shit from the ground up. You know what I mean? Because having a Duke cosign is what a lot of people dream of, including me. But that's not where it stops. That's just the beginning for me. He opened the door. It was my opportunity to keep that bitch open and keep that shit building.
Absolutely.
For sure. Yeah, a lot. I wouldn't say a lot because it's rare for Violent J to even to give you props, but there has been cases where he's done it and people just
took it for granted.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
Yeah. I remember. I remember seeing that shit, man. I remember seeing that through the years. Like, oh damn, like, fuck, like, like really like hoping something came out of it. You know what I mean? Because getting that, because he's like tweet random shit too. I remember like on the ICP, like on the ICP Twitter, he just ended it with VJ. Like he would just say some like dope ass, like, yo, check this dope ninja out, man. He'll blow your wigs back. And then we never hear from that guy again. You know what I mean? So I seen that cycle and I was like, I'm not gonna be that, can't be that. I'm gonna put my stamp on this scene fucking once and for all. You know what I mean? And but I'm really grateful for him and everything he's seen in me, because it was him. It was, you know, he basically saw that in me and saw I was capable, and that's what set me apart from everybody else he may have gave that cosign to. You know what I mean? I just kept it going.
Keep it, snowball it. So with the walking home thing, like what was that? I kind of want to know, like, what was that process like? Was Happy the Pimp? Was that character already created, and it was just you to feel that you're like, all right, I'm this dude? Like, how did that whole kind of come about?
Yeah, it was during one of our first trips in Detroit, probably our second, because working with Joe in his studio was a couple different trips, you know what I mean, to work on everything we were working on. So it was probably the second trip, and we're working on Trending Topics, our song. And we were in the studio like all night, and the next day was I think our last day in Detroit, and we got a call from the engineer like, hey man, you still around? I'm like, yeah. He's like, hey, Joe wants you back here to see if you want to do a voice on this song real quick. He wants you to check it out. I'm like, hell yeah. So we left the mall, beeline to Joe's house, and he came out, he showed me the song, and it was like 8 minutes long and shit, and it was just him and Joey on the song. So him and Shaggy was doing like the other voices, and Joe was doing the other voices. So there was characters, but there was just like them doing the references. Yeah. And he was like, all right, so this is where you would do it. So Happy the Pimp was already like a flesh made character from Violent J. And I had a couple minutes to get the voice down, get the character right. And I got in the booth, and like one of my first takes, I heard him giggle, and I heard him laugh. Like, you know what I mean? He loved it right away. And he was outside of the booth, like he was like, fuck yeah. And he was giving me direction, you know what I mean? Because he knew I was an actor at this point. And he was giving me direction because he knew I could take it, and he knew I could kind of morph it the way he wanted to. So he was giving me different phrases, different ways to say things until we got the right one. And afterwards, he was very happy with the product. And he was like, man, nobody else could have done this role. And the rest is history, man. He was like, so, you know, you got to be on the whole series. I'm like, absolutely. Sign me up all day. I would happily, you know what I mean? Anytime. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm on every one of them, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Wednesday, if you guys don't know, they're Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday just came out this year in February at Juggalo Weekend. You can get them at psychopathicvault.com. They're all fresh ass singles with a bunch of merch. And
yeah, one of the freshest fucking things, bro. Like, I think it's even right now it's slept on for some ridiculous reason. Like, but once it's all said and done, it's expensive. Correct.
Yeah, that's probably why. To be honest,
but once it's all said and done, I think it's gonna go down as one of the freshest fucking things, especially when the board game comes out, everything comes together. And who knows what the collection, it might be a fucking head to toe outfit by the end of the day, because everything you get, whether you got a ski mask, a duffel bag, a fucking beanie, you know what I mean, with the board game pieces. And who knows what the end of the week will look like as far as collector's items and stuff like that. And obviously the comic books, it's just one of the freshest things that I'm so fucking proud to be a part of, man. It's so dope.
Yeah, it is super cool. I can't wait till we get the whole week. And I know he initially said there'd be like a box set with the whole week, and then you get the weekend. Yeah. So hopefully all that comes to fruition, and then I'm sure there'll be some epic gathering, the fucking walking home fucking show. Yeah. You could dress up like that dude.
That's definitely. I mean, why not, right? Why not? It's absolutely gonna happen, man. I'm very excited for it.
That's such a cool thing, man. That's got to be. I mean, I think he's right saying no one else could have done that, because it's more, as weird as it, even though it's a music project, like you said, it's more of an acting job than a rapping job, because you're portraying a character that's already written instead of like whatever. So that's,
and it's beautiful because that shit is all my acting resume, and it's legit voiceover work. You know what I mean? And I could kind of write that out when I wrote that in my my notebook of like my goals and dreams. I want to do voiceover work. I'm eligible to check that bitch off now because I've done it, and I continue to do it, man. Happy to Pimp is so fucking fun. And I was just blown away by his imagery, you know, in the first one, because that was the first time I saw the character. I didn't know what he looked like. So I just
you
love
were
that
opening
dude.
that live on that blog, right? That was like
Yeah, real
that
time
on that blog. Yeah.
Yep, I opened everything real time. I brought it home from the gathering. I didn't sneak a peek, nothing. Like I brought that home and opened it unboxing real time, and that was like I gasped. We heard the whole room gasped. If you watch it back, like that was real. And I honestly just thought I was gonna hopefully get a little credit, man. Like a little credit, like a shout out, like Happy to Pimp played by Tierre Diaz. But I got a whole page, and that was the first page we opened to. Fucking mind blowing, man. That was epic.
That's so dope.
I do gotta say that since Wizard of the Hood, this is probably one of the best projects that he's doing, or that has come from ICP or Violent J.
Yeah,
I agree, man, and that's great. Obviously, great company. That's what I grew up listening to. Fuck yeah, man. I think it's at the end of the day, man. That's his vision. That's his vision for it. I know that for a fact. I know he truly loves it. You know what I mean? That's why everything it comes with is so epic and like abundant, like substance with like the stuff and stuff, because he truly loves it, man. And that's why it takes so long, because he's not just gonna dish him out like dang shit. He ain't gonna come out with a single and, you know, just like a gathering single. No, he sees the end result a lot like I do. Like he sees the end result and is not going to compromise his vision for it. And there's a lot of projects that may have fell to the wayside because he didn't feel like that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things I've seen in interviews throughout the years that he mentioned at seminars that just never came to fruition. But the reason we made it to Wednesday and continue going is because I know for a fact that it's gonna his end result vision for it is ultimately he wants it on the Wizard of the Hood level, and obviously that's gonna be tough to replace because it's a Wizard of the fucking Hood. It's a classic, but ultimately he wants it in the conversation, and I'm just excited to be a part of it.
It's fresh.
I mean, I don't blame him. There's a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears that go in those projects.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
and I almost feel like it's a smart thing, like, for someone who's, you know, not to put words in his mouth, but for someone who says things and then doesn't follow through with them a lot, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we've
all seen that happen.
But if you commit to a week, you can't leave an unfinished product. Like, at least for me, like if I'm like, all right, we're doing all 6 and I got 2 of them done, I can't just not. It's one thing to not get started.
Right.
You gotta you know what I mean? Like now you have the pressure to finish.
Yeah.
Like,
and you know what really, I think what really put us over the threshold is we got to Tuesday. Once we got to Tuesday, it was a wrap. Because you could do one and then not finish it. You could do it Monday. You could do it Monday and call it a day. Like, yeah, it was cool, but no, the reception wasn't great, so I cut it. You can do that, but you got to Tuesday and we got to Wednesday. Bro, we're good. We're finishing this bitch. Don't worry about it.
It's definitely going to be a finished project. It will not go unfinished at this point.
Hell yeah.
I love that. Definitely we're gonna, and you've done all kinds of stuff in acting and more things. We'll talk about that too, but we're gonna stay on the music track just for now. So obviously, Maniflex came out. It's out, man. It's fucking. So you just hit over 100,000 streams, all by yourself. So fucking congratulations on that.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Dope. And counting, but it's climbing every day. I got that little app where it's like, you can see who's listening now. There's always someone listening now. It's just a fucking blessing, man. Very grateful for that. And it's tough because that's what I wanted, and we wanted 1 million. We want plaques for it. You know, we're just getting started with it. This is still infant stages. It's only a couple months old, but there's still more videos. Just because it's out don't mean it's out and done. You know what I mean? We're still very much in the Maniflex era. We still got big plans for it. But to see it grow as fast as it did, knowing what else we have in store for it, that's really reassuring for me.
Yeah. No, that's the shit, man. Yeah, it's definitely good. I mean, and you got like, it's just dope. Like, obviously, you mentioned the track with ICP.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was that old. That you had recorded.
Oh yeah,
that long ago. But
yep,
obviously,
that
that's
was,
getting a lot of attention. You know, they've
yeah.
talked about it. You have merch just for a single.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show it off real quick, man. So this is the ICP shirt. I think it's only maybe 6 days left. You can get this bitch. So this is a limited drop. So when Shaggy was rocking it, there was only 3 made, but the response was so overwhelming. We were like, we wanted to be rare, but Shaggy was like, bro, you'd be crazy not to at least drop it for a little bit. And so I got the Shaggy. It was Shaggy's essentially idea, man. He was like, you better drop that shit. It don't make sense for you not to. So it was like, all right, we're gonna keep it rare, but we're just gonna drop it for a little bit. So I think you only got 6 days to get this bitch, man. And this is gonna be a limited drop. And this is really a culmination of just, come on, bro. We all grew up buying Hatchet gear and ICP fucking merch. Like, this is my own fucking ICP merch. Like, this is a collab shirt. It's a dream come true, dog. So yeah, I originally made only 3 of these, and Shaggy was like, you gotta drop more, man. So it's on my store right now, along with the Manaflex bundles. I think like maybe 6-7 days left to get it. I would get it, man. Trending Topics t-shirt right now. Official collab, not no bootleg shit.
Yeah,
official.
Absolutely. That's so fresh. Right.
That's pretty dope.
That is, yeah, it's super fresh. And yeah, I would do the same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Shaggy drew a fucking 30-second sketch of a dinosaur one time, and I put that shit on the shirt.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you have.
But yeah, that's. I mean, what a cool. That. I mean, what was that? Like, obviously, I know that it's new to us, but obviously, you recorded it a couple of years ago. But
yeah,
like, what was that like? Like, talking about manifesting things, man. Like, you know, we just talked about watching you go to your first gathering and watching, you know, you watching people and, you know, what's it like to release and record a record with Insane Clown Posse being in the Juggalo world? I mean, that's a huge moment for anybody.
It's that's another I guess example of not compromising on your vision as well, because I knew once it was a possibility, I knew how I wanted it to be done, and I wanted to be in studio with them. Because a lot of collabs are via emails and internet, and I could have easily happily accepted, yeah, man, just drop a verse on some shit and like have it, and like that would have been cool. But me knowing what I wanted, I did not want to compromise. I did not compromise on my vision of being in the studio with ICP, and that's what I pushed for, and that's what we got multiple times now. And the song itself took like at least a couple trips. All right. I ain't gonna hold you, like different engineers, all that type of shit. Like it took a minute, but once everything gelled, it was just a dream come true, man. I worked with Joe alone for the first couple, and then Shaggy got in. Then we had a studio session with Shaggy 2 Dope, and that's when, you know, I got a picture with them in the studio, because I really spent a lot of time visualizing that moment, because at that time the Patreons was happening. And we could see their studio, right? We could see their studio, well, especially Joe's studio and shit like that. So I spent a lot of time visualizing them in face paint, without face paint. I wasn't really sure how I wanted it. I didn't really care. But I was coming up the Wicked Clown in the studio with Joe and Shaggy next to me, and I ended up getting that picture with that studio session. And I'm probably never gonna like release that picture, because that's on my wall right up there. Like, that's just like some accomplishment shit. But that's me. That's just like proof that don't compromise on your vision, because it'll surpass it. You know what I mean? Because if we would have just emailed it back and forth, it would have been cool. I would have had the song, but I would have never gotten multiple trips to Detroit and all the memories we made. Like, we made so much memories on those trips. You know what I mean? So much friendships and bonds and side quests. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many side quests and shit. So don't compromise on your vision, just because if there's a window to like get something you want, but it's not quite what you want, go for what you want, brother, because it'll exceed it. And especially if you believe in, you know, what you want to be true. It was just everything, bro. So working with ICP in the studio surpassed my expectations. It was more than, because I can't vision being Happy to Pimp. You can't think of that shit. You know what I mean? You can only think of working with them and having a song with them and doing a music video with them. You can only think of like surface shit like that. And it's when you don't compromise, then that's when The Gathering happens, Three Rings happens, Happy to Pimp happens, all this extra shit happens because of the road there is just so fucking epic. But working with them, and then working on the Shaggy show now, bro. Like, it's just so much shit has came from that, and it's still growing to this day. It's just like I couldn't have thought of any of this to be true. I just had the vision of what I wanted, and I was open and receptive to everything else. You know what I mean? I kept my frequencies high, and I'm well protected by God and everybody, man. So it's really dope.
No, that's incredible. The journey, the experience, the relationships, all the other opportunities. That's way cooler than sitting fucking underground hustling some money and getting a fucking email.
Yeah.
Like way fucking cooler than that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that, dude. Such positive.
Yeah, it was a long-winded answer, man. But you gotta think awesome. The song's out, man. So the song's out, and it's being received as well as I could have wanted it to. You know what I mean? And there's still more to grow. We still more to go. We still want to push it more, and there's still more to get done as far as promotion and stuff like that. But the fact that it's doing good, with the streams and the plays and stuff like that, and I just wanted it to be a part of Juggalo world and the culture. Like, I want to be at the Gathering grounds and hear somebody bumping that out of their car. I had this experience where I was on Facebook and I saw some dudes playing Into the Echo Side, and I was like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. Like, I don't know how to play. Like I just clicked on that shit just because there was two dudes playing Into the Echo Side, and my song was playing with ICP. So like, I had a window real quick of what I wanted. Like, I just wanted that to be within the Juggalo world, and I had a window real quick to see two Juggalos, not knowing I was going to be there, not knowing anything like that, not knowing I would ever see it, just living their life, shooting the shit, playing Into the Echo Side with Trending Topics dropping, with Trending Topics playing, man. That shit was just epic. That's what I want for it. You know what I mean?
It's a great feeling.
That's what I want. Great feeling. Absolutely.
So are we manifesting a music video for that track?
100%, man. It's like I said, we're in the infant stages of Maniflex to even right now. Even as old as the name Maniflex is in the Juggalo world, he's still a baby. We're still a baby with this shit. Everything's just gonna keep growing with it.
I love that, dude. Yeah, somebody was talking about the other day. I don't remember who it was. Somebody, some artist, like he was talking about how a lot of people will put their record out and then that's it. Figure it out.
Right. Yeah.
He's like, this is my fucking baby that I worked on forever. I'm gonna push the fuck out of this till the wheels fall off. Like, I don't get it. Don't just release it and be done with it. Fucking work that shit.
Oh yeah, there's definitely music videos in the works. We got like more visualizers coming, like it's because we kind of documented the recording process a lot. So there's gonna be a lot of like in studio kind of music videos. Kind of. I'm a big Haley Williams fan, and her album Petals for Armor came out during kind of COVID. And she was kind of dropping music videos of like her, like at her house, like kind of making the songs. And I was inspired by that a lot. So I kind of just recorded the footage of the process of a lot of the songs being created. And I still got visualizers of the songs coming out, like me in the studio with Clay. That's going to come out. A bunch of visualizers coming out along with the actual music videos.
Hell yeah. I love that. I like stuff like that more than music videos.
Yeah. Dope.
Me personally, I watch the video, but then I don't need to see it again.
Right.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, I'll see it because I'm like, oh, I want to see their video. But then 90% of the time, I just listen to music. I'm not watching music videos. But like behind the scenes shit and people actually working and like interact, like that shit's interesting. Yeah. I've always loved behind the scenes shit. And, like,
oh yeah.
I think that shit's super cool.
All right, that's good to hear. That's very affirming. That's very good to hear, man. Dope.
I love that shit. And so we're talking about how fresh this one track is. That wasn't even like the first one you put out. So you did the fucking Killer Meets god damn it.
You got
Killer
it. Come on.
Right? Bad Meets Killer.
Bad Meets Killer. Yeah.
Which is a play on Bad Meets Evil from Eminem.
Right.
Which even when you announced it, I was like, that's fresh. You couldn't come up with a better fucking name because that's how a lot of people know Royce the 5'9" is from Bad Meets Evil. And I was like, that's so sick. Bad
There
Meets
you
Killer.
go.
Going back to the Killer T, which is where you started your journey.
Dog, you
That's
fucking
incredible.
nailed it.
To me, that's way fresher. Like I love ICP, but I see ICP all the time.
Right.
The Royce the 5'9" and the kid and just the name of it and him
Yeah.
even saying it too. I was like, dude, that's so sick. Like I love
Sounds
it.
like you get it. Sounds like you fucking get it, Peak. That's another one that's like not gonna compromise. I know what I want from a Royce track. I know what I want. I want Bad Meets. That's how I learned about Royce. Like when I realized there was a possibility, I shot the idea, knowing very well he could be like, nah, what else you got? You know what I mean? Like, that's putting on the Bad moniker outside of Bad Meets Evil is almost unfathomable. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, so when I delivered him the topic and the beat and the premise and what I wanted, I was shooting my shot, man, and it hit, and he resonated with it. And that's another one where he could have emailed me a verse. Nope. I want a music video and I want to work in studio with you. I'm in Detroit all the time. Let's make something happen. Took months to come to fruition, but it happened, and the end result was fucking epic.
Yeah, it's so fucking fresh.
Yeah, I feel like you get a better product when you got people working in the studio together than you do when you email shit back and forth.
100%.
I hate when emails are being sent back and forth. I feel like the project just gets rushed, and you're like, oh, I guess we'll do it. Yeah, we'll just make it and we're good to go. But when you're in the studio, you're putting more heart and soul into it than emails.
100%, especially if you're working with your heroes and like people you've always wanted to work with. Why, even if it's a slight possibility, go for it. Like, we went to Heaven Studio, Royce's studio. That's where the throne is on the
album cover
on Maniflex. Yeah, this is Royce's throne.
That's dope.
In his studio, man. And we saw that, and we kind of just took a couple pictures, not knowing this was gonna be the album cover. We kind of had Tom Wood in mind for the original album art. We kind of had, and it just never came to fruition. I had a totally different vision for the cover, but I made that cover. I made the whole, booklet, because this was my first CD with an actual booklet. You know what I mean? I grew up on booklets, and I always wanted thank yous in my shit. So this is the first album with proper thank yous, where I got to thank everybody who was a part of my journey. And I put a lot of thought into the fucking hard copies, man. So if you want to support the album, I would suggest getting it, because it's not just some shit you open and you never look at again. There's a lot of details in it, a lot of hidden messages. That's the shit we grew up on. That's the shit we like, man. So I wanted to keep it going in the hard copies, man. I wanted to, because if you get in a hard copy, you want to support the artist. So if you get the hard copy and it's just it's a fucking insert and that's it. Yeah. Man, shout outs to you, but like, no, I want to make it a little fresher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, if you guys are tuned in and you're not sure where to buy it, it's killatstore.bigcartel.com.
Yes.
So if you're trying to find the T or Diaz store, it's Killa T.
Yes. But you could type in Tierre Diaz store, it'll still pop up. But yeah, I'm keeping that name.
Hell yeah.
It's the last.
It's
the last. I guess a semblance of Killa T anywhere. So yeah, give them the store. Why not?
Royce calls you that shit on the fucking Royce the 5'9" track.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that shit's
telling me.
That's so
even
sick.
in the lyrics, I was like, I want Killa T to come back, but he never left. I never left, man. I just wanted all-encompassing name at the end of the day. I just wanted the acting Tierre and the music Tierre to be one. I didn't want it to be separate anymore. It really came down to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's incredible, dude. And yeah, I don't make music, but I'm the same way with the booklets, man. When we were kids,
I used bought CDs for.
Dude, one of my favorite. It was so weird. People thought. I mean, I'm still weird, but like people thought I would open books and smell it. Like I like people like old records. I like new CDs.
Okay,
I don't know why, but it was because that was like my happy place, I guess.
Yeah, there ain't nothing like the brand new smell of a CD.
Yeah, dude.
And booklet.
Yep. So every CD is shrink wrap, so you'll have that smell. You'll have it. You'll have it, and yeah, you'll be surprised what's in it, man. I always wanted a CD with proper credits too, because I think credits are very important, and I like shouting out the people who worked on the album. So this is all the songs are properly credited. You can see where I recorded everything, who engineered it, who mixed it. I love that shit. I'm a nerd for that shit, and yeah, I made everything myself, man. All the art, and I assembled it from fucking nothing with these hands on my computer that I'm using right now, man. It's put a lot of love into it.
Oh yeah, it's super fresh. And so obviously it's packed full of Tierre, Diaz, Killer T goodness. Not only do you get Royce the 5'9", Insane Clown Posse, you got Gordy on there, DJ Clay on there, Zitro, Ant G. Like there's all kinds of
DMX on there.
DMX, which is crazy. And you said that was, I think I saw you mention it before. Like you got that before he passed, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean that'd be hard to do when he passed away.
Well, no, because it's
I was like, yo, man, yo, I know you dead, bro, but can you hop on this track real quick?
But they were selling a shit ton of,
Oh, you're right.
They were selling a ton of verses after he passed.
Yeah, they were.
No, you're right.
That's
100%.
what I'm saying.
There's
Like,
like beat packs with shit.
Yeah.
Right. No, yeah, I got it when he was alive, and it was supposed to be way more than what it ended up being. But he said my name on it. He said the name of the album, so it's very clear, like he did it for me. Like it wasn't like some recycled shit, and I take pride in that. You know what I mean? I take really, really, really big pride in that, and I have like he shared my stuff. Like there's proof and there's trails of him sharing the Stone Cold video on the story and shit like that, saying go support Tierre Diaz. So we had a connection, you know, for a little bit, and there was supposed to be more with you know, with the hook and shit like that, and we're in talks, and then he passed. But I got to say I cross paths with my hero. You know what I mean? DMX is top 5 for me of all time, of my favorites. So like I got to say that, and I got to have him on my record in any capacity. It could have been a fucking cameo for all I give a fuck. Like DMX is on my record, but it's not. You know, it's an official drop. DJ Clay on the cuts. Like it was an epic time.
That's so far. Shout out to Volatile Vomit. He says, "Whoop whoop." Just wanted to say appreciate your effort and drive you put into your music. He's looking forward to that 508 show soon.
Hell yeah, man. 508 all day. Appreciate it. I'm always gonna put, you know, 158%. 158% into my shit, man. A lot of half-ass shit out there. You'll never get that from Tierre Diaz.
Yeah, that's so epic. Yeah, I definitely wanted that because, like I said, a lot of people got after death verses that, you know, verses and shit. And that shit,
even AI shit. People were like, people when I dropped this in the track list, they were like, AI. I'm like, no, dog.
Yeah, because you know it's been a couple years, so it's like,
yeah. You're right. It makes sense.
Question that shit. Yeah, that's so fresh.
But you can hear it. You can hear Tierre Diaz, and he said my home state wrong, Worcester. He said Worcester, but I'm not gonna correct DMX. I'm like, yep, Worcester.
You're right. You're right.
Thank you. He said my name fucking perfect.
Right.
If he said my name wrong, I would have maybe like, hey,
yeah, you need to fix it, bro.
but he had a fucking home run with my name. I'm like, all right, I'll take that shit all day.
We can let one slide.
A lot of people say, Worcester.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and he killed it with my name, and he gave me like the bark and the fucking outro and shit too. It was epic, man. It was supposed to be more, but I'm super grateful for what I got.
It's so dope. Yeah, it seemed like I mean, I don't know anything about DMX, but there's a lot of people. Like it seems like in his later years, he was like into like putting people on. Like you know, we had an actress. What's the old girl's name? She was doing stuff like he was putting her on like mixtapes and in movie roles, like putting her music on. Like,
that's what he was
trying
doing.
to help people with his platform, which is dope. Yeah.
I think that's what he was doing, and I got in. You know what I mean? I got in, and I took any window I could to make that happen. Because ask me 10 years ago, whenever the fuck DMX is up there, is like one of the top people. ICP and DMX, Royce, Eminem, all those motherfuckers are up there as like my top people I want to work with, and I got to cross off 3 of them, right? Like off bat. You know what I mean? Yeah, DMX in any capacity before he passed, bro. That hit, man. He was one of my favorites for sure.
DMX was shit back in the day. I mean, he still is. I don't give a shit. I still bump his shit.
Hell yeah. Fucking just timeless shit, bro. Especially his like first 3 albums, 4 albums, timeless.
Yep.
Beautiful. And you guys should go check it out, Maniflex. It's out now. You can buy one of these fresh ass physical copies at killatstore.bigcartel.com. There's fucking
That's right.
dope ass bundles. You can get a
That's
poster.
right. Oh, with these jerseys right here. Bang
Jersey.
bang. Little smiley face.
You can even get a personal fucking video message from Tierre.
You could. I've been selling the shiny bundles, and the shiny bundles come with a mystery box. And the mystery box is one of one. It's like hand personalized. So you're gonna get something no one else in the world has. And each shiny bundle I ever shipped out comes with something that like either made somebody cry or just like said they were blessed to receive. Like I'm going all the fuck out for these shiny bundles. Not saying all the other bundles ain't fresh, but the price point for these shiny bundles is what it is because of what you're getting. You're getting something that no one else will ever have, period. But that's the shiny bundles. I'm not selling that. You can just get the fucking poster and CD and I'll be happy with you.
There you go. And you got 6 days left to buy the ICP Trending Topics t-shirt, which is also available in the same place. So you might as well get a CD and a shirt, and maybe you'll save a little bit on shipping or something.
Shout outs to Shane Murphy, 508.
Oh, hell yeah. Shane's the shit. The best tattoo artist in Worcester.
Come on, man. Like how dope is that, man? There's an abundance of artists, man, but happened to be Shane to work on the ICP collab, a fellow Worcester artist. Like it just all comes together. You know what I mean? Like it's all could have been fucking anybody. Could have been anybody, but it was Shane, and he was happy to do it, man. And we were talking about it for years, literally years. And I think he was the first person that I had in mind for it, and it happened. So shout outs to him.
That's versatile. So I guess still speaking on that stuff, you mentioned it earlier with the Shaggy Show. How did you? So you do like the editing and like like behind the scenes stuff. Like how did that kind of come about? What exactly?
Shaggy shows.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What was the question?
Well, how did that? Like, how did you become a part of that? And what exactly? Like for the people who may not know, what exactly is it you do? I know you do the clips and editing and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. So the Shaggy
Show. How bad this is right now, I guess.
I got down with the Shaggy Show because they needed somebody to do the highlight videos to lighten the workload for Justin, who is the main producer of the Shaggy Show. So I would say like Shaggy's like the CEO, the host, the face, Manny's the co-host, but Justin kind of runs the ship as far as visuals and stuff like that. And he just needed help because he's doing a lot of vlogs and the live shows, producing. That's a lot of work, you know what I mean? So the highlight shows were Tripster, Brutalis. The highlight shows were essential because not a lot of people catch the the live shows or whatever, the live 2-hour streams or they just want to condensed versions. So we kind of just connected on that. I kind of it was on tour actually. It was like, hey, I do video editing, and obviously I'm on tour with him. He was like, all right, fuck yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Like That makes a lot of sense for you to be. And it wasn't like right away, like, yeah, come be down with the Shaggy Show team. It was like, let's throw you an episode or two. So at first he was like, you do an episode, Justin do an episode, and it was kind of like that. And then my first episode, Justin and Shaggy was like, holy shit, can you do all of these? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I'm like literally on fucking tour, like in my car and like in the green rooms editing because I wanted to put a good name on it. You know what I mean? Like put a good effort out there and show them like I'm reliable. I've never missed a week. I've never been late on a deadline or anything like that. Really consistent. He's really appreciative. I'm sometimes getting texts from Shaggy Too Dope saying dope shit, complimenting it, even like random shout outs on the show. All that is like validation. Like I'm so happy. And it's only 4 of us. Like we're the 4 horsemen of the Shaggy Show. Like it's me, Justin, Shaggy, and Manny. Like that's the Shaggy Show at the moment. And growing up on the Shaggy Show, like on InsaneClownPosse.com, downloading it, watching it on a little fucking clip-bit player and shit, watching it buffer, like that's the fucking Shaggy Show I grew up loving. I remember putting on a ninja mask out of my t-shirt because of him. And I remember on my appearance back in January. So he does like these crazy intros usually, like he sings some random songs and he introduces the show. For my episode, he introduced the show, was like, yo, it's your main dude who's staying Shaggy Too Dope. And I was like, holy shit, this is full circle, because that's the first fucking intro he's ever done in the Shaggy Show. I remember that intro so clearly. Like once he said it, it didn't register with me till I'm editing the episode. Like I was like, holy shit, he just said he's the main dude who's staying Shaggy Too Dope. Like it was just full circle. He could have done anything. He could have sung a fucking Madonna song, because he's so random with the intros, man. But he said, yo, it's your main dude who's staying Shaggy Too Dope. I was like, holy shit, like this is nothing's a fucking coincidence. You know what I mean? Nothing's a coincidence.
That's crazy. That show, yeah, I remember that fucking download take like a fucking 4 hours to download the 20-minute fucking episode of the Shaggy Show.
It was like all like small and blurry and shit. You fucking loved every minute of it.
It was incredible. Tierre is a Shaggy Show trivia expert. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can, man. I think so. According to my partner, that's like, I don't remember this conversation, but apparently I mentioned it to her like on one of our first dates or something. Like I don't know how that shit came up, but literally the Shaggy Show came up on one of our first conversations. I don't remember it happening, but she remembers it. So I don't know how that shit happened. But Shaggy Show has been a part of my life for a long time, man. So the fact that I'm officially part of the squad, always gotta keep it near me just to see, you know, because if he's showing some crazy shit, I gotta, you know, see what I'm gonna get myself into by the time it comes editing. But essentially, yeah, I do the highlights, and I help with the social media a little bit too.
Yeah, that's dope, man. You're in a lot of good places with a lot of good people.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And like,
Very
like
grateful.
we talked about in the beginning, like you know what I mean? We watched your journey to go to the first gathering.
Yeah.
So that's, you know what I mean? That's just crazy. As a juggalo, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like that's.
And it was cool, you know, because there was whispers, you know, first 2021 gathering, there was like, my partner's more better at it than I am, hearing people, and like, I kind of got laser focused when I'm anywhere. Like I don't really notice too much, but my partner's like, oh, that guy noticed you. Like when they said I think first year was like a lot of Killer T's or Tierre Diaz, like, oh, is that Tierre Diaz? So it was a few of those year one, year two, more of them, year three, more of them, taking pictures and shit now. Like it's really growing every year. And that's the point, man. And it's fucking, I'm grateful for everything. It's dope. It's really dope.
It's fire, dude. I love seeing it. It's super cool. Doing all the shit, more shit to come. And then on top of that, since the last time we talked, you've done a shit ton of acting, because he is also a actor.
American actor, yes.
American actor, yes.
At least that's what it says on your profile, anyway.
Okay, dope.
You've done a ton of stuff. Like you're in a lot of cool shit, which I kind of want to touch on, like some of the stuff you were kind of like an extra in. But
you know what's funny? I think in our interview, it was like leaked, or like it was on like on my IMDb. I was in Dexter. Yeah, it wasn't announced yet, and I was like, I fronted like I wasn't in it.
You're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember that shit?
No, it says that. That's crazy. Yeah, you're like, that's crazy.
I remember that shit. Like, yeah, I was like clearly on Dexter at the time, but it wasn't announced or like anything. And I think I like announced it on the Shaggy and Creep show, like there, like officially it came out. But you guys were the first people on it, and it was in my IMDb for some fucking reason. And you guys were hip enough to read it.
Yeah,
and you were like, I was like, oh really? That's what's up, man. Yeah. That's cool. I had a front, like I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
But you was
right.
Yeah, I was.
Blood TV series. So yeah, that was that. I mean, obviously that's a pretty. You were in all that, most of the episodes too. It wasn't just like a
like 8 out of 10. Yeah,
just one little snippet.
Fuck yeah.
Yep, 8 out of 10 episodes, and that's like another one that was like a drink. It's not like I was on a cool show just to be like, no, that was one of my genuinely favorite shows. Period. Like I love that fucking show. So it wasn't like I was just on a cool show in a cool role. Like, nah, it was one of my favorite shows ever. Period. And it was one of my favorite experiences. Period. Like being on that show exceeded everything. Like it was amazing. That was my favorite time on set. I was there from like maybe April to August or something like that. I was there a long time, made friends for life there, had experiences for life there. So like being on is one thing, but having the experience surpass fucking just like working with ICP. Like it's just so dope. Like I don't know what I did, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Like I'm really blessed.
Well, that's what you did. You kept sticking with it and kept
Yeah.
going and going and going forward.
Yeah.
Most people give up.
And
but you kept going.
it's like I know what I did and I know what I do, but it's still like wow. You know what I mean? It's like I'm still like really mind blown by a lot of it. And it's like
Oh yeah, for sure. And you
Yeah,
will be
it's
for a
just
long
nuts.
time.
yeah.
No matter, you won't even, you'll never get used to it. You'll always be mind blown. Like, damn, I come a long fucking way. There's people that recognize me that I thought would never recognize me.
I remember it was a long day on set on Dexter, and we got out at like 4 or 5 a.m. and I had like an hour and a half drive home. I remember driving home from Dexter off an amazing day at Dexter, and then like the song with me and ICB came out. Like obviously before it came out, like the song with me and so I'm driving from Dexter set home, and the song with me and ICP is on. I just started fucking crying, bro. Like that's one of those shits that you can't even fathom. You know what I mean? So that shit hit me so fucking hard. It was amazing. But yeah, acting, a lot of dope shit with acting. Geico commercials, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Award-winning indie short films, Liberty Mutual commercials, Xfinity commercials is always dope. Yeah, man, a lot of dope acting opportunities.
It's so fresh.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And like we were saying about, I think it goes back to just you doing like instead of getting a verse from ICP, you went out. You know what I mean? You waited and did what you wanted by going to the studio and working with them, which led to all these other opportunities. So now you're out here. Same with acting. You're out there. You're doing it. You're doing these commercials. You're doing these walk-on roles. You're doing these extra work. People are seeing your face is there. So like, oh, this kid, let's get him on this. Let's get him on. You know what I mean? Like you're out there. You're not just saying I'm an actor and putting your resume out and waiting for your agent. You're out there doing shit.
Yeah.
You have to be. You know what I mean? You have to experience things to experience things. You have to do it to. You have to live it to do it.
I've gotten away from I built a lot of, I guess, relationships and stuff in my early resume, not so much my resume now with a lot of background work, but I'm in a place now, like I no longer do background work. Like that's just like a place I got in my career that is just something I don't do anymore. And that's like a blessing. You know what I mean? That's like an absolute blessing, but like I can't shout background work out enough. You know what I mean? When people ask me for my advice about acting, I'm like, dog, background work is how I got my foot in the door, and you just make nothing but relationships, and you're just around creative people, and you get to see the process. So like shout outs to background work. And then it got me to where I am today, where I no longer have to do it. And now I'm just auditioning constantly, booking. And I'm actually at a point where I'm turning down roles. You know what I mean? We've elevated to that point now. It's really cool.
But you've played pedestrian in some pretty dope movies.
I did.
Yeah.
Just looking at your IMDb, like, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
It was dope. That was really, like, as far as background, that shit was fiery because I got to see the action scenes and shit like that. And people could say what they want about, what's it called? Fuck, Madam Web.
That's fire too.
People could say whatever they want. I've never watched the full product, never attended to. Being on that motherfucking set was fucking dope. Man. Like I saw whoever that fucking Spider-Man looking dude was doing stunts, and there was actual explosions, and I was right next to the fucking Daily Bugle mail fucking box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fuck out of here.
Worth it right there, Daily Bugle.
Yeah, like what the fuck? And yeah, a lot of dope background work, man. A lot of dope shit.
Sydney Sweeney, maybe.
Right.
I seen him jump from a fucking building. I got video of it. Like I was like sneaking, because a lot of times on that fucking set, on those type of Marvel sets, they like try to block your camera out. Like you ain't gonna block my camera out. I can just remove it. So I got like footage of fucking that dude dropping from a building, man. Like a lot of that shit. And I was in that I was like a photo double. So like in Modern Web, other than doing background work, I was a photo double, which is kind of like you're a principal actor, but they're not gonna see your face. You're taking the place of another principal actor. So I was a photo double on that shit. And the diner scene where like they bust through the fucking car, they bust through the diner in the car. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying this shit. Me never seeing the movie. You know what I mean? Like when they bust through the diner.
Yeah, where they're sitting in the seats and they fucking.
There's like high school kids and shit. Yeah, I was there.
Dude,
Like
all
I was
black
one of the
dude.
truckers. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? It was fucking fun, man.
I
It's
didn't
really
hate
fun.
the movie like everybody else, but
Okay, dope.
I usually have
And
positive attitudes.
Dakota
toward
Johnson
anything.
was really like extra prettier, like in person. Like, yeah, it was fire. I didn't, and she's like taller than me. You get to notice shit like that, man. It was cool.
No, that's so just that alone is fucking dope to me, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Good Burger 2, Ted.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
come on.
I auditioned for Good Burger 2. And I was like really in strong consideration, and I ended up getting like a customer role, and I ended up having a scene that kind of got cut, so it just looks like I'm background, but I actually booked a role for Good Burger. But at the finished product, I'm just like a customer, like in the restaurant. But Good Burger was on some shit where I was like, no matter what the fuck they want me for, I'm going on Good Burger. Like,
Right.
I remember going to the first one in theaters with my dad. Like, I'm doing Good Burger. I'll do whatever the fuck I need to do to get on Good Burger. So I auditioned.
The first
Yeah,
one.
I auditioned for it, and I was close. I was really proud of it. I'm not gonna change anything about my audition. I loved it.
Yeah.
Really proud of it. But yeah, I booked a customer role. There was a scene we shot while I was like in line, and I had like a quick like one line with Ed. Didn't make the movie, but I was still in the movie, like just as eating a fucking Good Burger. Got to take a picture with the Ed sauce. Like, come on, bro.
That's
Legendary.
That's dope, bro. I'm just all that shit's dope.
Yeah.
Even if you're not, you know what I mean. Even if you're not a role or whatever, you're in these are. It's not just like indie movie number 7. Like these are dope.
Right.
Big move. You know what I mean? Like it's a different. It's you know what I mean. It's a fucking ladder going in the right direction. I mean, you're in the goddamn Zendaya fucking threesome movie.
I was on that bitch for a long time.
I mean, that's big in the world.
That was like 2 weeks of watching tennis. And that shit went through all the seasons of weather, bro. Like that shit was fucking nuts. But yeah, shout outs to Zendaya. She was cool.
That's hella dope. I love that so much. It's super cool. And then you're in the current season of Poker Face, which is like blowing up on Netflix, and The Walking Dead, the new Walking Dead thing.
Yes. Those were 2 good roles. Those are more what I'm doing now. Like as far that's like the closest to extra work. It's not really. It's like I'm in the series. I'm playing a role in the series, but that is more prominently what I'll be doing throughout my career now. Like I'm not going to be in the background too much. You're not going to see me in the background anymore. But with the Poker Face and the Dead City, I'm an actual prominent listed role, and fucking amazing times. Again, I was on Dead City, Walking Dead. Dead City for a long time as well, playing a soldier. I think I'm only in the first 2 episodes, but I got some good camera time. I got a good scene there. And then with Poker Face, that's kind of like a Twilight Zone or shit like that, where it changes every new cast every episode, essentially, aside from Natasha Lyonne. So I'm in episode 2 of that, and I got some good camera time there too.
That's so dope. I love that, man. I think that shit's super fresh to me. It's
And
impressive. It's good
in
shit.
Poker Face, I started watching after I booked the role because I didn't really have. I knew it existed. I just didn't have any interest of watching it. But once I watched it, I was like, "Holy shit! This show was fucking hilarious. This show was fun as hell." So I suggest everybody watch that shit. I love that show now. Like I'm a fan of that show. So once I got on set, I was already a fan of the show at that point because I watched it just to see what it was, see if I liked it. And by the time I got on set working with Natasha, I was like a mark about the shit. I was like, holy shit, there's her car. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Hell yeah. And she's funny as hell, man. Like,
bro, I think she's my favorite director I've ever worked with. Like she's back to not compromising your vision. Like she says what she wants and it may come out. She says it how she like blunt. Like she doesn't pussyfoot around shit. Like if you're not hitting your marks on some shit, like you need to be on your, like she's like a boss. So like working with Natasha Lyonne is like how I think I would be if I was in her position. You know what I mean? She's like a little fucking thing, so skinny, but just takes over a room. And she's super sweet. She's not just like an aggressive dick, but when it comes to her work, she knows what she wants and how to hit it. So that Natasha Lyonne is my favorite director I've worked with so far.
Yeah. That's the shit, man.
So I do have a question. Now that I kind of went through your IDM a little bit, the Purge election year. What role did you play in that? Were you just like an extra, or were you actually like one of like the main?
I played that role, brother. I played that role right there.
Okay. All right, that's dope. How was that? That had to be a lot of fun?
It's amazing. And I just did an interview. I think the clip's gonna drop, but essentially, that's another one where it's not technically background work. It's a role.
Right.
But when I got there, I had to get fitted for the costume and all that shit. I was on set, treated like a principal. That's what we call a principal role. So if it's not a lead role, it's all called a principal role, right? So when I'm there, I'm a principal, but I'm like essentially background, because if you watch the movie, I'm not on screen that much. Like I have camera time, but it's like quick. You know what I mean? It's like quick. I'm on screen, then I'm not. I'm on screen, then I'm not. Like it was really cool. So when I did it, it kind of was like I didn't make a big deal out of it at all because I knew the experience. I had fun. It was amazing. I was in those like light up cars that the schoolgirl was in. So I got to like be in my costume. I got to be in my costume and like all bloodied up, fucking 3 a.m, Woonsocket, Rhode Island. I got to get in that zone and action, and I got to fucking come out waving my machete and shit. Like it was dope. We were purging, and then I got to like have the I guess buzzsaw to bust down the door and shit, like, and that was only shown on the security camera. But knowing what I know, you're not gonna see my face in the when I seen it in the theaters, I was like, oh shit, this is, it was quick, but it was cool experience. So I didn't make a big deal out of it at all. They made a big deal out of me. Like they put that fucking character on the cover. They ran with that guy so fucking tough, man. And when that shit came out, I couldn't help but like be like, oh shit, maybe I gotta like now announce that I'm in that shit. Cause I got, pictures of me not in the outfit. You know what I mean? I got proof that I'm like, hey, that's me. Here I am. Here I am on set. Here I am in the car. And this, like that fucking the poster, like I bought this. Like this was, I didn't make that. Like I went and bought that fucking poster. Like that's how heavy, that's how tough they made that character. He's on the cover now. You know what I mean? So
that was actually a really damn good movie. I mean, like a lot of the purges were, but I think that one was actually probably the best one.
Dope. That's the only one I've watched. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was dope.
Yeah, it was a pretty badass movie. It makes you it definitely made you think, like all them purge movies made you think, like, what the fuck if our government was that fucked up that we actually started doing this shit? You know what I mean?
Dope.
But
and I think I was in the van because that's how I know I was principal, because I was in the van with all the principal actors, like Bubba Gump. Bubba Gump was in that movie. You know what I mean? Like the black dude from Forrest Gump. Like I was right next to him, and I didn't know anybody else like by name. I just knew Bubba Gump. But all the principal actors, I was in the van with them, and that's how I know I was like, oh, I'm not background on this at all. And just because the screen time was limited, that doesn't mean. And they just ran with the character so tough. Like and I remember taking that picture that is on that poster. I remember the on-set photographer, dude. Like on-set photographers are everywhere on every set, and people they take pictures regardless. But the reason I remember this moment so tough is because she was like kind of popping at the picture. She was like, oh shit, yeah. Oh, like she was like in real time, like
she was
like hyping it up.
Yeah,
like hyping it up. Like, oh yes, they right there. Oh fuck yeah. Like, I was like, holy shit. And and I never see these pictures. I never see these pictures ever again. On set photography, never see them, don't know where they go. But this one, once that shit drops, that shit was everywhere. I was like, holy shit, that guy. I'm like immortalized now, whether people know it or not. Like,
you're the face of the
I'm on there. Yeah. Fucking epic.
Yeah, that's epic. Yeah, even it. So that's, you know what I mean? That is fucking sick, man. That's dope.
Yeah. And that was early. That was early on in my career, man. And
that was like 10 years ago almost.
Yeah, it was early. So I got to do some real cool shit really early, man. Really cool.
And you got to be with in Fury's amazing portion of Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I wasn't Ghostbusters. I was a National Guard, so you can't really see it, but I'm in there. I was on there. I was right next to homie that died with the scar, black dude that died.
Oh yeah,
I was right next to him.
I know.
He was from like the Wire, the Oz, or some shit. You know what I mean? Right next to Matt Walsh, and I got to meet all the ladies, Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, Melissa McCarthy, and Kristen Wiig. Got to see all them. I was on set because the National Guard scene was a lot. Was like it took a long time to record, so I was there for a long time. It was cool.
Hell yeah, that's dope. I just know that's one of Fury's favorite claim to fame because he was
he was like, it's the best Ghostbusters
because he was in the motherfucker for like 1 second.
Yeah, he was like in line. He had better screen time than I did, and I was on there longer. I remember that shit.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Fury, man.
I forgot what I booked. Oh yeah, that's funny you say that. I remember booking the Purge role on the set of Ghostbusters. I remember that like vividly. I was in holding. It was summer. We were in a tent. It was scorching outside of the tent. So we were in the AC. And I remember getting the email and the phone call that I booked the Purge while doing background work on Ghostbusters. And that memory, you just unlocked that for me. Like I did not have that memory. Like I just put the two together right now. That was fucking dope.
That's sick.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah, man. I love that. I love that you're doing to me, that shit's so like that's some type of shit that I always would like dream about doing, you know what I mean, as a kid. Like just being there. Like I was an extra in one movie one time, and it's the coolest fucking thing ever in the world.
Which one?
It was a fucking low budget sequel to The Wizard of Oz called After the Wizard.
There you go.
I was a guy.
That was fresh.
You know what I mean? Like I was a dude on the train. My name's in the credits. I bought the DVD. I'm like, that's me, motherfucker. Like I can't even imagine doing that hundreds of times. Like, I mean, I could, but it's dope.
Right.
We don't get a lot of movies in St. Louis. You know what I mean? And it's never something I like move to pursue or anything. But I think it's
right.
Fresh.
And that's another thing I always consider when people ask me about, advice for acting. I'm like, it depends where you are. You know what I mean? Because you may not have shit there. So if you don't have shit there, I would say if you want to get into acting, I would say you have to create your own shit, get on YouTube, get on TikTok, whatever, and create your own shit, right? To create those opportunities. But for me, I'm so close to New York. I can work in New York constantly. And I'm Boston, where I'm at now, Massachusetts, luckily, gratefully, a fucking home base to a lot of dope shit, so I get to work here. And it's like a tight knit, like actors here are really we all work with the same people, the same casting directors. So if you're in the fucking Boston community, you will, especially if you have an agent like I do, you will get that audition for that filming here. You know what I mean? So that's just, you have to knock it out the park. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
No, it's fresh, man. I love it. I love to see it. And then I wanted to, unless you got, I don't know if you got things that aren't announced that you can talk about or not, but I know one thing on IMDb it's finished that looks pretty cool that you're like one of the top 3 listed names on is this Jamal movie.
Oh yeah. That's a lead role. Executive produced by Clinton Sparks. Do you guys know Clinton Sparks?
No.
So Clinton Sparks is a hip hop producer who like produced fucking everybody. Eminem, Lady Gaga, all this shit. This is his first foot into movies. And I've done this. I play like the bad guy in the movie because the white dude is the protagonist. I'm the antagonist. And I remember booking that role because of my acting, not my acting ability, my rapping ability, because there's a rap battle scene in the movie. And I remember it was an open casting call. And what an open casting call means is anybody can show up to audition, anybody. Yeah. So I remember going to that shit. That was the longest fucking line of people I've ever seen in any casting call. So I just wait in line, and it got so bad because that they had to start auditioning people in groups. You know what I mean? They no longer could audition people one at a time. So they had to audition people 4 or 5 at a time. So I remember in my group, when I finally got there, I walk in and the director looks at me. He was like, this role's for a big black dude, right? I'm like, yeah, I know. And we walk in. So boom. So I'm already against the wall. My back's already against the wall for this shit. So like, boom. There's like 4 or 5 of us. We do our lines. And then after, he throws a curveball. He was like, all right, now let's see you guys rap. And I'm like, boom. So I rap, and you could see everybody's face like, holy shit. Like, and it was a rap. Like, I knew it was over. You know what I mean? Because I'm out here rapping with actors. And even if you are a rapper and got some rap skill, you're not better than me. All right. So I basically booked the role from my acting ability. And when I got the booking role, it took a long time because I knew I killed it. I walked out that bitch like hella confident. And there was still a line down the fucking block by the time I left. And it took a long time to get any email or response. I'm like, if I didn't book that role, I don't know. I always knew I booked it. But when I got the email, they're like, sorry for the delay. We had to adjust the role for you. Because like he said, the role was for a big black bully, like a bully, right? So he had to hire another actor to be like the muscle, and I was kind of the mouthpiece. We were both the bad guys, so he had to adjust the role from one dude to like a team, like a 2 dudes. So I'm like the like the rap guy, and he still got to book his big black dude bully. So because I killed it so hard, he adjusted a whole role for that movie. But yeah, Clinton Sparks was the producer of that shit. He's a Grammy Award winning producer. This is his first try of film. I'm just waiting for that shit to come out, man. That's all.
Yeah, it looks.
I do have a question though.
Cool.
So, do you play a gay character in this movie?
No, I don't. Why'd you ask that?
Okay, because I'm watching the trailer for it, and it does have, I don't know, there's 2 guys are kissing, and I guess they're like in a relationship, I guess, is what.
No, I don't know what. Nope, I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. Nah.
It's the first 2 that actually popped up. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's it.
No gay kissing in this movie at all.
Okay. I was just asking because I didn't think I had the right movie.
Yeah, no, you don't. I don't know what movie that is. Nah, Jamal is about the white dude who is a white dude who's like growing up in the urban neighborhood, and we kind of don't fuck with him because he's white. You know what I mean?
There was no white dude in this one.
yeah. Like he basically, he was raised by black people, but like we still don't accept him. And so we try to rap battle, and like we fuck him up, we bully him. Shit. This chain is actually from that movie. Like that's this is like this is like part of my. If you made an action figure, Tierre's action figure, this chain would be on me at this point. You know what I mean? And it's like so much so he's on the fucking
that's dope.
He's on the logo. And this scene, this chain, I rob in the movie. Like I robbed from the white dude. You know what I mean? And I got to keep it. You know what I mean? So that's a tidbit now a lot of people know.
Even more dope. You get to keep the shit that you get in the movie.
You don't usually. So that's what makes it even fresher. You know what I mean? You usually don't.
Debo that shit.
But I remember, there being so many setbacks, even still, because it's not out at this point. There's so many setbacks with the movie that they were like, yo, just keep the chain. And I got invited to shows. Like there were so many like things that they try to make up, like because they're so apologetic of like how long it's taken to come out. Yeah. But it was cool, man.
It's December on IMDb.
Okay, dope. Fuck yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm excited. But yeah, Clinton Sparks, man, that's a really good person to be associated with. You know what I mean?
For sure. No, it looks fresh. Is there any other up and coming projects that you can talk about or you're excited about?
The 2 I was really excited about was Poker Face and Dead City, and they're out now. As far as upcoming acting roles, I think I'm just auditioning right now. I think my Liberty Mutual one's still rolling because I just got like a big check for that they re-upped it for another year. So I still get like a message and stuff like just seeing you on TV and shit like that. So commercials are a really great source of income and obviously a great opportunity because they can get picked up for years. You know what I mean? Like because
you can just get residuals off that.
Residuals, and then if they pick it up again, I did this like holiday one with a snowman. Like I did this snowman commercial, and it was just supposed to run that season. A year later, I get like another full check. Like you get the full check again.
Nice.
And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, oh, they're reusing. It's a reuse check. And so commercials are fucking one of my favorite things to book because of that.
Fuck yeah.
This Jamal with that one had 2 A's in it.
Okay.
L-A-A-L. Got
you.
Liberty Mutual and the lottery commercial. That's what's up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, you've been in a lot of cool shit for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Very grateful. And it's just fresh, man. I'm very blessed, very lucky.
I love it, man. It's
I
beautiful.
mean, I'll never forget the line. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Like, dude, I will never forget that just because it's in the movie so many times. It's fucking fresh.
It's just legendary stuff to be a part of, man.
Yeah, no shit, for real.
And I remember on that set, like Keenan was like he was talking to me, and I thought we were rolling or something. Like, and I didn't talk back because I thought we were. I thought he was just like killing time, like pretending to talk, but he was actually talking to me. I was like, holy shit! I just kind of met Keenan.
That's awesome.
You blew him off.
Yeah,
you were bigger.
Straight up ignored him. Straight up did not respond to his like question.
Fuck
I'm
you,
like,
dog.
oh shit. Then he went into a scene. I'm like, oh fuck. I missed my chance. Yeah.
And you didn't even have the chance to go back and be like, hey man, my bad. I thought we was rolling and I wasn't supposed to.
Because I was at my table and he was like sitting. And then once he was at his table, because he had like a scene with his daughter or something. And then he was there for the rest of the day. And I was at my table the rest of the day. Yeah.
Wow, man. I mean, the second one was good, but I still think the first one's better.
Oh yeah, of course. I think that's always gonna be the case, especially when they do something so like take so long to remake something. It's always or part 2, a sequel, just like Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out. I was a part of that. You know what I mean? I was a part of Happy Gilmore 2, but no one's gonna say Happy Gilmore 2 is gonna be better than Happy Gilmore. No one, no matter how good it is. You know what I mean? Like everybody's gonna have that nostalgia and feeling for it. You know what I mean? But
I mean, Adam Sandler did say he didn't want to do another one unless it was going to be just as good as the first one.
Right.
So
it could be, and it's gonna be great.
It may not be better, but
no one's Happy Gilmore 1's always gonna have that
for sure.
Yeah, because it's the first time you're seeing it, you don't know what to expect. Now you know, okay, we got a golf movie. We've already seen something.
Right.
So all right, we're gonna go watch it for entertainment purposes versus like, is it going to be better? Because we already know it's probably not going to be better because we've already seen it.
We're just happy it exists. We're just happy we get to see Happy one more time.
Right.
Happy the Pimp.
Hell yeah. Yes, Happy the Pimp's got to be a movie now.
Happy the Pimp's and Happy Gilmore. That's crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's some manifest shit. I love it, man. I love to hear it. I love to see it. I love the positivity. If you guys haven't, go check out Manaflex. Look for Tierre and all these dope ass shows. And then we're gonna see you soon at the Tom Wood Float. Coming back.
I gotta find out a way to top my Pennywise Georgie gimmick from last year.
You can do it.
I fucking like I said, I always try to bring some theatrics or some type of theme to every set I do. So last year, my first year at the Float, it was kind of we told a story about, I had the Pennywise voiceover, the Pennywise It themed intro, and I came out with the red balloon dressed as Georgie, and it was fucking epic. It was fucking epic. So we're gonna see what we.
I think you died at one point too, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Georgie dies. I gotta die.
Yeah, he died. I was like, I remember. I'm like, how long is he gonna lay there?
I debuted like 2 songs in that shit. So yeah. We're just always gotta one up, always gotta top last year.
Yeah. I'm hyped for it, man. I mean, I love the Float. That's my favorite thing in the world.
I got my eye on, let's just say I'm intrigued of possibly doing the kickball tournament. And I'm intrigued by possibly doing the Pictionary. It depends on schedule and when it is and shit like that. But let's just say more so the kickball. All right, more so the kickball because that shit just sounds fun. You know what I mean? So I got my eye on that. If time permits and I'm not fucking tired, I'm pretty sure
we're gonna be tired.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be tired.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, I would say you're in way better shape than I am, bro.
Right.
And then is it during the
probably
float
way
or
less
no?
drunk?
Is it during like the float or no?
No.
Okay.
Kickball is going down Sunday at 1:00.
Yeah, 1 p.m.
And the float is
Saturday.
Well,
okay, beautiful.
Yeah, there's a Friday float, but the Saturday is the main float.
Yeah, that's what I want to do this time. I want to do the main. I missed it last year. It was raining and we slept in. It's so fucking early. So we're
Pictionary is
gonna
going
really have
down
to
the
try
first
it.
night, Thursday night at 10 o'clock.
I'm interested. I'm fucking interested, man.
So everyone will be not hungover yet.
Right. Everybody
Right.
will be getting hungover for fucking Friday.
Yeah, we'll be getting hungover while playing Pictionary.
All right.
I think I'll be with Clay Tough. So like, you know, if I don't know what he's getting into. I don't know if he's probably hosting some side parties and shit like that. We'll see. But I'm definitely got my eye on the kickball and Pictionary, and definitely the fucking wrestling. Definitely gonna be there for that. It's gonna be dope.
We definitely don't need to wait every 4 years to talk to this fella either. On the show.
Yeah, because every year could be a jam-packed fucking news update. You're never ever gonna talk to me. I'm not gonna have nothing going on. I'm like, hey, no,
well,
just chilling.
Time flies, man. That wasn't we don't fuck with Tierre thing. It was just like
it's just
and we like you said, we've seen each other constantly. Yeah, we've seen each other. That's why
I see you all the time. So it's like,
you know what I'm doing. You're there. You're with the camera.
Right.
You're live on Replicon.
Right? Fuck yeah. I'm always just standing there watching your ass. Yeah, I always support my people, man, and we got all love for you, and I love to see you shining, and I love the record. I love that other people are finally getting on, you know, and they're learning about you, and obviously you keep pushing, and you know the ICP record is getting a lot of attention, which is fucking dope. Like, where the fuck your Juggalo's been? He's been here. Fucking pay attention.
Wow.
Where was you at with Killer T and Mad Max was fucking destroying Worcester?
Hey,
Come on.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, Killer T is like his own entity, man. Like he had a whole other career. You know what I mean? Like Tierre Diaz, when I made that transformation, he surpassed Killer T for sure, like in every aspect. But Killer T held his fucking own as like a just DIY fucking young kid. You know what I mean? Like kid. Like I was literally a kid, man. And the accolades he did can hold up with anybody doing it now. Like anybody right now active, put your shit up against Killer T and it'll fucking either surpass you or be right there with you currently. You know what I mean? And don't even get me started on Tierre Diaz. He's just getting started. Tierre Diaz just getting started.
That's the shit. He's almost like your Slim Shady in a way. You know,
100%. 100%. And that's
he shows back up when Killer meets, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's what me and Royce talked about, man. They're like, they want the old us, the old me, the OD, but like we are both progressing and getting better, and like it's tough to backtrack, but we know it's there. I think that's why he was so, because he's a Grammy nominated artist now. He's like more conscious, like the shit he raps about. He's like, he don't rap about the same things no more. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So Royce has grown and elevated so much a lot like I did, a lot like I'm doing right now. But for that track, knowing the Royce I grew up on, knowing the Royce I wanted for a song, if I ever had a song with Royce, this is what I wanted to do with it. And he understood it. You know what I mean? He understood that people want that, but we're out here growing, and it's every song on the record isn't just a song. Like everything has a meaning. Everything has a topic, a fucking message. Even Bad Meets Killer, a fucking lyrical, hard-hitting banger of an anthem, has a fucking message and meaning to it. You know what I mean? It's that's what we do with our artistry, man. We try to make it fucking meaningful.
I love it, man. I love it. That's beautiful. And I think if you're a Juggalo and you're just tuning in or you're just learning about, to me, that's
we
the
get
track.
To the chat. Like I feel like the chat. I feel like the chat's been around, but like I haven't like looked at the chat at all.
Yeah, they were saying some stuff earlier.
I've never connected to. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that Killer T and Tierre Diaz was the same dude. I think Ben Stockwell was like that. You know, I think he saw me at the 2021 gathering and like didn't connect the two until he was at the merch booth. He was like, holy shit. But it's cool, man, because there's a whole other catalog. Like, if you're the biggest Tierre Diaz fan since Energy, bro, like Killer T, go check him out. 14, 15 years ago, like check him out. Like DIY in his mom's basement music videos. Trust me, it's some shit there.
It's crazy that you're even old enough to have music that old, bro.
Yeah, I started very young. Yeah, did it all myself, man. Recorded it all myself on probably the mic you're looking at right now. Let's see. Yep. Shout outs to you, KMK Ultra, Tiny Tim. What up, homie? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, man. I can't wait. Yeah, I'll definitely have some Maniflexes at the float. And I'll sign all them bitches. And you can smell the booklet.
Right.
Fuck yeah. Smell that motherfucker. Smells good, I bet.
Amazing.
Where was the homie? I was gonna give fucking dude this. I missed. Oh boy, this guy. Shout out to Virgil. Shout out to Virgil.
Shout out to Virgil. I felt like he went to sleep though. Didn't he?
He may have.
I saw some shit like that. Like, man, y'all ain't talking to me. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Yeah.
But it was tough because we got so much to catch up on, man. So we appreciate everybody in the chat, man. It's just, if we didn't get to you, got a lot of shit talking. Yeah, here we go. Let's plug this baby right here.
Look at that. Look at that. It's out now. Check out these fucking. Look at this.
That is a dope ass album cover for sure.
Thank you. There we go. We got a bunch of bundles. We already sold out of the Blood on the Hood bundle, so don't think they're just unlimited fucking stock. No, these shits sell out, and they're not here forever. So if you don't got the Maniflex, especially the ICP one, that shit's gone next week, dog. So appreciate everybody who copped one so far. Trust me, if you're not into CDs or anything, or if you just want a shirt or a jersey like I'm wearing right now, it's all there for you, brother. Thank you for that.
Very limited. Very limited. Pick them up now.
Yes.
Here you go. He was mentioning the action figure. Any new action figure wrestling coming?
Holy shit. Wow.
I was gonna mention in the background, if you guys can't see, you got your cat wraps image too.
Yeah. I got
some
cat
shit
wraps.
we talked about last time for sure.
I got cat wraps. Yeah, I think first of all, I have to upload both of those things again because they were purchased by an app exclusively, and the contract ran out on the app. So now I'm free to put them on anything. So if you guys don't know what Cat Raps is or Action Figure Wrestling, these are shows I produced for an app that kind of wanted to be like a TikTok or Instagram who needed exclusive content. So they purchased 2 shows from me, and and they're all a minute long. So that's the gimmick of the app is 1 minute long content. So Cat Raps are 1 minute long music videos, rap videos of my cat rapping about shits cats would rap about. And Action Figure Wrestling is a show I produced with my action figures, kind of like Robot Chicken-esque action figure now as action to, like a lot of like wacky, it's like poorly done, but it's like funny. And it's like my own action figure wrestling promotion. It's like a comedy, 1 minute long. Each fucking match is like ridiculous. So that's a great. So hearing people talk about it now means I think I need to put people on and kind of reintroduce the world to them and see if there's more interest in producing more. Because I only produced what was on the contract with the show bought, and I never touched it again. But I think now that the contract's up and I can produce them for a worldwide audience, let's see what happens. I've always had that in the back of my mind is to let's see how people feel about action figure wrestling, because Cat Raps I still get talked about today, just because the album's like on streaming and people actually hear the music and don't know the videos exist. And I'm like, that kind of defeats the purpose. So Thank you for that comment, because I think now it's time to reintroduce people to those projects that were really fun and put smiles on people's faces.
Hell yeah.
I agree. Time to reboot it.
Yes, D Riders. YouTube for sure coming soon, man. I'm gonna make sure that when they drop, they're not gonna get like 60 views or 100 views. I'm gonna make sure they're done properly, because Cat Raps hit millions of views, like straight fucking millions. Like my cat is platinum, damn near, because they're music videos and they're records. So my cat went platinum multiple times over. And Action Figure Wrestling did very well too. Like I'm not sure if it hit millions, but it did very well too. But I think it's got to get the love it deserves, and maybe there'll be more.
What a great way to introduce a Tierre Diaz action figure.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, why not?
Just beating up all the other wrestlers, like fuck y'all.
Or at least coming in and doing the Stone Cold gimmick. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
when they asked, well, Action Figure Wrestling is just the toys I got. Like I have a bin full of action figures. So it's not like me, or it's just like whatever action figures I like put them all on the floor. There's some LGN motherfuckers, the Rubber Boys. There's some WWF motherfuckers, the Titantron Boys. Like, it doesn't make sense, but I just like saw them and I came up with storylines for them. I was like, all right, Stone Cold, and I kind of like, and I had a Stone Cold figure with no hand. Okay, so I made that the main storyline. I was like, who cut off Austin's hand? So the whole 10 series is to find out who cuts off Austin's hand, but there's matches in between and other storylines, and I do it all in like 1 minute increments. You know what I mean? It's fucking funny. I know the NWO is in there, and I know a ring, like a shitty broke down WWE ring, is in there. It's fucking hilarious. That's fun. That's really 80s. Fun. I'm definitely gonna drop that shit again.
That's the shit. Fuck yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
I love it. So much freshness, dude. All the freshness, dude. What else we got? We got speaking of Fury, Lethal Weekend coming up in the
weekend. July. We are back, man. I think I don't know the last time I did it. It's been a while, but Shaggy Tudo's gonna be there. DJ Clay's gonna be there, so gotta link up with the homies and touch the Lethal Weekend stage again. Gonna have a theme. I already know the theme. I already know what I'm bringing to the table. Gonna be can't miss. New Hampshire, Manchester. What up? And we got Nails Fest coming before that too. So after the float, early July, also New Hampshire. This is my first time I'm gonna be doing Nails Fest. Not sure what to expect. I know there's wrestling. I know Terminology is one of the headliners, so it's definitely hip hop. So if excited for Nails Fest, excited for the float, and excited for Lethal Weekend.
Fuck yeah, man. And I assume we'll see you at the gathering.
Busy man the next few months.
Oh yeah, I'm booked till I think I'm booked. Let's just put it that way. I'm booked almost all year. I'm booked all year. I'm very excited.
It's a good problem to have. That's for sure.
Yeah, man.
Nothing wrong with that, dude. I'm hyped. Are you gonna have any like special? Obviously, you're gonna have the album. Any like exclusives or freshness for the float, which is, I guess, when everybody's gonna be able to see you next.
That's a great question. Exclusives? Wasn't planning on it. I think this would be. I think the float. Let's just put it this way: the float is the first opportunity for people to get their hands on Manaflex, like to get it signed, to get the posters, to get the merch. This is the first opportunity to get it, other than online, not paying shipping fees, getting it signed for me, getting it, all that shit. So I would say, like, in that window, in that vein, the exclusive shit is you're the first motherfuckers that can actually buy a CD of Manaflex at a merch booth. You know what I mean? I think that is fucking fresh in itself. You know what I mean? That's really dope.
Fuck yeah. If you guys don't know, you need to know. It's going down June 19th to the 22nd. Mammoth Springs, Arkansas. It has been voted the event of the year before. It's so fresh. Tierre Diaz is.
Can I just say I'm happy to be a logo on that bitch? Right. You know what I mean? Being a logo means I'm doing something right.
Absolutely.
Shout outs to that.
All kinds of freshness. If you guys don't know, Hoodoo, DJ Clay, Scum, Light, Insane Poetry, Motown Rage, Alazuli Lou, Smalls One, Class, Risk, and many, many, many more.
Light is ridiculous. I think Light's live show is fucking crazy.
Oh, they're good.
I cannot wait to see what homie got, man.
The Light kills it, man. I love that dude so much. When was that? When was that?
That was when we was down in
when was that?
February.
We got to see Light in February, man. It's the first time I've seen him in a minute.
Was it Lights Out or no?
No, that's coming up in August. He did
okay.
He did a pop-up show with with Big Relic. He's with Ogre and all them. He did a CD release party. Light was the unannounced secret guest.
Wow, epic.
He just popped into Springfield, Missouri. And
his energy's crazy. Energy's crazy. I think I love bro's very talented. I'm very excited to see him. A lot of people I haven't seen live before at this float. I ain't gonna hold you, because the gathering's so big. Even if they play the gathering or not, like, the gathering's so big, you're doing a million things at once. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of people I'll be seeing for the first time.
Yeah.
All right, Tierre Diaz, I'm gonna put you on the spot. At the float, who are you most excited to see?
Me.
Great answer. I love
Straight
it.
up, like I'm very like the fuck, like yeah, like I'm very excited to put on a show and put smiles on people's faces and to make memories, man. Because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people weren't expecting to see me come out in a yellow raincoat with the red balloon. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, having screamed people, we all float. You know what I mean? Like I'm very excited to top that or try to and like put and make more memories and shit like that. You know what I mean? But as far as that's what I do it for. You know what I mean? That's what I do it for. And I definitely want to float this year. I didn't, you know, so I'm very excited to see the river because it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Very excited to see the river. But as far as performances, I'm very excited to see you guys' faces in the crowd, man. Straight the fuck up. I want to flip y'all wigs. That's what I'm here to do.
That's fire.
I love that answer.
Oh, yeah,
and this will actually be my first float on the water. Last couple times my back's been fucked up, and so now it's feeling. I wouldn't say 100%, but we're feeling pretty good. So we're gonna get our asses out there, and we're gonna do it this year.
We're all getting that river blessing.
That's right,
bro. It's just like it's so tantalizing. I feel like not tantalizing. That's the wrong word, but it's fucking long, ain't it? Ain't it like 8 hours?
Yeah, up to. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's the day, bro.
It's probably like 6 hours, but yeah,
it's like
it'll take you about 8.
It
can.
Holy shit, dude.
I think we leave at like 9 or 10, like 9 in the morning.
It was.
What does it? Here we go. Here we go. Does it like feel like it? Because you can like do some shit for 8 hours. Okay,
no,
all
it's
right.
amazing until maybe the last 45 minutes.
Really?
The last 45 minutes, you're like, get me off this fucking because the river gets slow.
Oh, okay.
That's why. It's not
so
like
you're
not
just baking in the
fun.
sun for the last
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hour?
It's not that you're not having fun. It's just right before you get back to the campground, it gets real slow.
Okay.
Like, fuck, man. Like, but other than that, you're just having fun the whole time. You don't know what time it is. You don't care.
Yeah, no. You just fucking slam a few drinks back, just chilling with everybody.
All right, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. If it's 8 and feels like 8, yikes. If it's 8 and feels like a good time, all right, we can do that. No, and I fucking love Tom's Parents Restaurant. I'm going there every fucking day. Every day I'm going there. That's
the float's 4 days and it only feels like you're only there for like 2.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Right. It's like, fuck, where'd the time go? We just got
last year I was there for fucking 6 days.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
It's fun.
It was fun, man. The stage is beautiful. Like that main stage, fucking Chef's Kiss. They put on a great show. And I feel like this year, with all the side activities, it's going down, bro. Like it's going down in a major way this year.
Hell yeah. Make sure you guys get tickets, TomWoodFloat.com. They're available now. Tickets, buy your tickets. Come hang out, man. It's in June this year. We're like 3 weeks away. 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So come on out. Purchase Manaflex, get it signed by Tierre.
Yeah.
Hang out with all the homies, play kickball, Pictionary.
I'm gonna see if I could do something, man. Like, because a lot of my best ideas come out of whim. So like knowing that that's even a thought in someone's mind now, maybe I will have a little extra flavor for the float. You know what I mean? Maybe I will.
Hell yeah.
I love it, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for all the things you've done. I'm excited for the things we don't even know about yet.
Right.
And it's fresh just to hear all your positive. I love it, man. Like the Manaflex idea is, that in general, but just hearing you talk about things and the way you look at the world, it's dope to hear positive thing. I love positivity coming from people.
It's so much more to come. Just get started at this point.
It's not even like it's.
There you are with the crew,
bro. We're a baby. Look at that, Shaggy. That is the Shaggy Show. Like
there's
right
the
now.
Shaggy Show right there.
You know what I mean? That is literally the Shaggy Show right now, man. It's fucking just so awesome, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, poker face. I'm in episode 2, so if you are so inclined to watch season 2 of Poker Face, I am in episode 2. And I work with Kate Hudson and Gus Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I made you AI in this. You see that?
I saw that. I don't know who I look like. I look like Class.
You do look like Class.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a little skinny Class. Yeah,
a little skinny Class. I thought it was fresh. Hell yeah, man! I love it so much. Make sure you guys check out Killer T store on Big Cartel. Order that album, get that shirt before it's gone, because you don't want to miss out on that.
That dope
baby
ass
out.
jersey, the dope
Come
ass
on,
shirt.
dog.
Get it up.
Come on, man. Official ICP Tierre Diaz shirt, man. Official. Basically told me to be dropped by the clowns, y'all. So come on, dog.
Buy it now and then get it to you in time for the float. Wear it. Be the guy
100%.
that shows up to the float wearing that shirt.
I cannot wait to see that. I let's just put it this way. It's that people have been supporting that album, brother. I'm so excited to see. Like, I just recently did a post. There's people out there already rocking the stuff, and I'm like, especially the jerseys. I saw like my homie Francis in the meet and greet with ICP rocking the Manaflex jersey. This one right here, Shaggy noticing, saying something about it. Like seeing Manaflex out in the world is gonna be just one of my proudest moments. Like at the merch booth, seeing people rocking the stuff or already having it be signed. That's gonna just put me over the moon, man. For real.
And singing along while you're on.
Oh my God, bro! Like I perform with a chip on my shoulder. Like no one knows what the fuck I'm about to do. Like no one knows me. No one knows a single lyric. Every show, like I attack it that way. And more motherfuckers start anticipating and knowing the words. And at Juggalo Weekend this year, I consciously made the decision to switch the setup. I debuted Bad Meets Killer live, so I switched that up, right? And people, there's like certain things you expect from Tierre Diaz if you see me a couple times, but I always switch it up. I always have to do it different. I always have to have a theme or something. So at Juggalo Weekend this year was in my hometown, Worcester, Massachusetts. Stone Cold, which is usually my ender, my finisher, right? Yeah. That shit was like the third song on the set. So I seen people's faces like fucking shocked, like what the fuck, you know what I mean? So I put Stone Cold on the third song and had JCW come out. Willie Mack was there, Backseat Boys, Mosh Pit Mike, fucking Jeeves got the stunner Jeeves, and the set kept going. That's an epic outro, right? But that shit was like third song, and the show kept going. And I ended up debuting the 508 song at the end, you know, like a specific song wrote for the crowd in front of me. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit I put into my fucking live performances, man. Like, don't be surprised if there's like, I know Riss already got it, but don't be surprised if there's a fucking float song or a float verse or some shit like that. Like, I'm always gonna do the most to entertain and to leave somebody with something special, man, because that's what it's all about. Even if you see me a million times, you're not gonna know what comes next.
I love that.
Yeah, I like the suspense of that. That's for sure. That's something you don't see a lot of.
So make sure your asses is at the Tom Wood float.
Yeah. Get your ass there. Get your tickets now. They've been on sale since like February.
You don't want to miss it. 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 And we're going to be there too.
And you get your tickets at TomWoodsFloat.com. Get them now.
Fuck yeah.
Hey,
we got Wicked Wood on the show next week.
Hey, spoiler alert. Hell yeah.
Right.
I like this bullshit. Hell yeah, man. I love it, dude. I appreciate you hanging out with us and not being mad that we didn't have you on for fucking 4 years. 4 years.
It wouldn't happen unless it was thanks to Facebook memories. I'm like, holy shit.
Right.
Let me shout.
Or we would have seen it. Or we would have seen it again. And been like, fuck, what are we doing?
Come on, bro. Like realistically, this interview has repeat potential. Like I'm about to go for an interview of the year again. Like I don't give a fuck. This is my shit. Yeah. And I'm probably gonna go. I'm probably gonna go album of the year. I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring for that. I'm gonna go for music video of the year. Yeah. I see a lot of Replicons in my future, brother. Yeah.
You're gonna actually see us in 3.5 weeks, so that'd be cool too.
Right. That's right.
I love it, man. Where can everybody follow you? How do they stay in touch with all the news for Tierre Diaz?
I have a like a request. I know this is gonna get probably more replay than live. Like I said, it's Tuesday, a lot of shit going on. But I'm very close to 3,000 follows on Instagram. Very close. So if you don't personally follow me, please follow me on Instagram so I can just get over that threshold and move on to the next milestone, which is 4,000, 5,000. So at Tierre Diaz at Instagram, let's just knock that little milestone out. I'm very close to 3,000, man. And I'm active on everywhere, Facebook, TikTok. I don't run TikTok. My partner does. I don't like it at all. but I'm on there. So if you're a TikToker, I'm on there. My content is on there. But I'm a big Instagram guy, Facebook guy, YouTube guy. Just search Tierre Diaz. But what I want everybody to do is follow me on Instagram just to get over that 3,000 mark. Very close. Tell your friends. Just give me a follow, man.
2,962.
There we go.
I just
40 more, baby.
Got 963 now with me. 2,963.
I mean,
64, 2064.
There you
just
go.
growing more and more every day. Let's just knock out that next milestone so we can move on to the next one.
Hell yeah, let's get it.
Go follow him on Instagram. Stay in touch.
If you don't follow him, go follow him at Tierre Diaz on Instagram.
You'll get fun behind the scenes shit from fucking TV and movies. You get fucking dope ass music, dope ass merch.
True. It's definitely not going to be no stale content. It's going to be all, like you said, movies, commercials, music, behind the scenes, everything, man, everything. Reels, content, especially made for social media. Yeah, I'm just growing. More and more every day, man. And I'm not like a social media guy. I don't like social media, but that's how I want people to keep in touch. That's how people do it. So I want you to follow me so you can follow me on this journey, man. That's all.
You might even get some action figure wrestling content on there.
Oh, you will get action figure wrestling.
Hell yeah. That's fucking awesome. Because I remember doing that shit when I was a kid.
Yes.
That was
very much so.
I had the ring, I had the wrestlers, I had fucking animals, the animal steel with the fucking green tongue, dude.
Oh wow. That's the LGN boy. That's the rubber boy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Big John Stud. I had fucking Hulk Hogan. I had a fucking ton of them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hillbilly Jim. Fuck, I can go on for days with all the ones I had.
That's what I'm saying. I still right now have a tub of action figures from my childhood, and even as an adult, I have up there like the ones in the casing that I'm gonna save, for when I have a bigger house and a man cave and shit like that. But yeah, action figures and wrestling, big part of my life, big part of my live show. As you can see,
rubber motherfuckers.
Every fucking show, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the big rubber motherfuckers. You would just like drop them on their like front of their feet and watch them just jump up in the fucking air. Like, damn, that was awesome.
So I think Big John Stud or his pose was like this. Yeah, I remember great George the Animal Steel, whose shit was like this.
There was one where you had like the one arm was up, like getting ready to put you in the fucking
man,
the fucking iron claw.
Mm-hmm. And I remember on some Juggalo shit, I remember I was like already into ICP as a kid, like a child, and I didn't know. I seen them in the booklets, like I've seen the action figures in the booklets. Never saw them in stores. Never knew how to get them, and I was a kid, and I really couldn't ask for them. But I remember wanting ICP action figures, so I remember painting Edge up, my Edge action figure, like Shaggy 2 Dope, and I remember painting my Bubba Ray Dudley action figure as Violent J. So I had ICP handmade action figures, and awesome. I remember having my Nintendo 64. And on WrestleMania 2000 or something, I forgot what character had it, but they had the greatest show in that fucking shit. They had ICP on one of the Nintendo 64 theme songs. Yeah. And I remember like having them walk out to them. I used to always do like the Titantron on like my TV and have them walking out to the theme music and shit like that.
That's fucking awesome. The shit we did when we were kids.
Yeah, fun as fuck, right? Everybody now is just video game. I'm a video game guy too, but now it's like if you're a kid, all you're doing is on Twitch or watching people or watching like streamers and shit like that. That's their childhood. I think we were right in the sweet spot where we were outside and adventure, actually fit, like playing with action figures and shit like that.
Getting really dirty.
Yes.
G.I. Joes and put them in the fucking sand pit and fucking playing.
I think there's toys right now in my childhood home buried in the backyard right now. Straight the fuck up. Just because they lost the Buried Alive match in my mind.
Right.
The fuck up.
Hell yeah. That's so dope. And then he just manifested into some dope ass content.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, now I'm part of wrestling. Like I've literally signed 2 wrestling contracts in my life, and wrestling is like now a part of my life equally as much as everything else. It's fucking dope.
That's awesome.
I'm excited. I'm excited for all of it, bro. That's so dope. And AFW is gonna come back.
Yes.
Rizzle
The first 10 is definitely going to be
anymore?
re-released, and I want to see how people like it. Because I know cat raps. I think I started dropping cat raps on Instagram, and they didn't really do much. So maybe with the bigger following I have now, maybe it'll get more traction. And
does Rizzle even exist anymore?
I don't know, and I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know what I think they may have rebranded. I'm not sure what happened with them, but they paid me well and they gave me a lot of marketing. Like I said, it reached millions. So without them, I wouldn't have reached those millions. I'm very grateful for that. But now that I have my my creative properties, let's see what I can do with it.
Hell yeah. There you go. Look forward for all kinds of freshness coming from Tierre Diaz.
Let me get that picture. I got one more Manaflex for you.
Get it?
And it's on my social media. But I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud. If you know Tierre Diaz, you know I end the show, most of the shows with a Stone Cold Stunner, either a fan or a hype man. I got to meet the man, Stone Cold Steve Austin, this year at WrestleMania, and that was a dream come true right there. Stone Cold Steve fucking Austin.
That's fire.
That's fucking awesome.
With the vest.
And with the whip, had to have the fucking vest on. Same one I fucking perform in. Yep. Anything's possible, guys. Go for it. That's all I gotta say.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful. I think I was gonna say you got any last words or anything you wanted to shout out, but
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for your dreams. There's no use to settle. There's no use to settle. There's no use to not go for it. There's no and don't compromise. Okay, because if you compromise, you'll get something maybe half-ass and not really be happy with the end result. So me not compromising my goals and dreams when I could have led to Happy to Pimp, Gatherings, Shaggy Show, Royce. Like so much shit came from not compromising. Same thing with so many examples that we talked about. Just don't compromise and go for it and stay positive. You know what I mean? So if you listen to Manaflex, recite the lyrics, have them stuck in your head, put it on, sleep with the shit, brother, because I'm telling you, it's energy frequency raising music, brother. That's what it's all about.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I love it, man. Keep up the positive vibes. Everybody go, don't stream it, go buy it.
That'd be dope.
Killer T store. Purchase that physical copy. Be a weirdo like me and smell that motherfucker. Get it signed at the float. And also stream it too. Do both. Buy it, keep it sealed, whatever you want to do. But
absolutely.
And keep that on your face at all times. Keep right there. Keep smiling.
Oh yeah, man. We appreciate you, brother. We'll see you in a few weeks in Arkansas.
Yeah, can't wait.
Float. Whoop.
Much love, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, Tierre. That would do.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, yo. Shout out to fucking Tierre Diaz.
It's always good talking to him.
Right? I love it, dude. I love all the positive.
He's got so much shit going on.
I love all the positive energy, man. All the positive vibes. You know, I fucking love that shit.
Makes me more excited for the float, to be honest with you now.
Yeah.
And as we get closer, it's going to make me more excited and more.
The float's going to be amazing. Again, as we alluded to earlier, next week on the show, next Monday, back to Mondays.
Yeah, we will
got the
back.
Homeboys. Wicked Wood returning for the first time in a long time as well. They will also be at the float. And I mentioned it a few times, the next 3 weeks leading up to the float is all float guests.
I don't think you mentioned that yet.
I have mentioned it before. Maybe not today, but I have mentioned it.
I'm excited for it.
It's going to be fire. Again, if you guys don't know, get in the know.
We got a card on that bitch.
Mm-hmm. I'm so hard for the flow, bro. You got us.
None of us smiling.
We got Juggalo Pictionary. We got Kickball. Who knows what else we're going to be doing? I'm sure you'll see us a bunch of other places. The Tom Wood Float, TomWoodFloat.com. It's the motherfucking 6th, baby. You thought ICP was dropping the 6th this year. No, Tom Wood is. It's the 6th motherfucking float.
For sure.
You kidding me, dude? Tiny Tim, Sagan the Satanist, Too Sweet. Pitch Death, Zach the Terror, Darking, Chloe Kills, AZ the Fallen, Big Sherm, Morgue Mob, Mr. Green, Scooby Dundee, T Ranch, Mike Beastie, Matt Foy, 40, Big Relic, The Ice Giant, Wicked Wood,
Don't forget about him.
Chuckles, Lots and Excessive, Scene Loke, Mighty Morphin Whackness, which is Clockwork E and the Super Famous Fun Time
That's
guys.
gonna be cool as fuck to see.
Bloody Ruckus, SON, Michael Lawless, Willie Hayes, Tierre Diaz, Risk, Motown Rage, Ala Zulu, Class, Smalls 1, Insane Poetry, Scum, DJ Clay, Big Hoodoo, and Light. That's
I mean,
crazy.
you can't go wrong there.
There's nothing bad, really.
Nope.
It's going to be epic, dude.
Well, maybe that Tiny Tim character. No, I'm just kidding. I'm only giving him shit because I know him.
It's going to be dope, bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
If you're an underground fan, obviously you got to be there. If you're a Long Live Evil fan, you got to be there. If you're an old school psychopathic fan, you need to be there. If you're an LSP fan, you have to be there. Everybody. All of LLE's there. All of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Majority of LSP's there.
A lot of them. There's still a couple of them slagging behind.
Yeah.
But that's all right. They'll be there.
But most of them are there.
Yep.
It's crazy, bro. It's going to be fucking nuts. Tom Wood float.
Hell yeah. Can't wait.
Oh my God. What is that?
The fuck is this
Christ.
ridiculous?
What is that?
The fuck kind of shit is this? Whose merch is this?
Crazy, bro.
Ooh, look at all that shit.
Crazy.
Look at that fucking camo dino, bro. What the fuck?
Dude. He's so sick.
Look at that nice little pimp ass fucking polo.
First time we've ever had a polo. First time we've ever had a button up, technically.
Well, it ain't the first time Big Roo got a polo though. But it's the first time that we made polos.
We got the
for
exclusive
y'all.
Tom Wood float exclusives that we have every year.
Yeah, it really don't look like that, by the way. It's still a secret.
There's only 10 of them.
Okay.
Only 10 of those for sale.
It really does look like that.
It's 10 of them. Buy them. Come straight to the Replicon Radio merch booth. Buy them shits because they're gonna be gone.
Yep.
That's just the new shit. We got there's a whole fucking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's a whole box of shit. We're talking about fucking getting a trailer, dog. Trying to get
gonna have to.
Trying to get a trailer for sure. We just got to make sure we can pull it.
We got some toy dinos. I've seen them. You gonna talk about the Tater Tot Con? Or no?
Oh,
they look like a bust.
It was,
but it looked like it was fun though.
Yeah, we don't have those. Those are somebody else.
Oh, were they? Those are dope.
But I did talk to the guy about. He was selling them for pretty cheap. So I'm like, if you sell those for that cheap,
what does it
like,
take to make?
Yeah, like
right.
how can I get them? And he told me, but he's like, I never even thought about it. He's like, you're the second person. It was the first time a guy ever had a booth anywhere.
Yeah,
it was just 3D printing stuff.
Oh, so
and some
3D.
other person asked the same question about a different item. Like, will you wholesale these? So I was like, if you wholesale those and I can resell them, the skeletons.
Now the price goes up.
You're talking about the skeleton, yeah.
Now the price goes up.
Yeah, Joe bought one because he wanted one. And I was like, I don't want one. I want to sell though, like because they're dope.
Well, I'd like to have a Larry or a Barry.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. I was like, it'd be a lot cooler if it was branded, not just his thing.
Yeah.
But he, I'll see the guy again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot
all about that being Sunday.
I did it was a parking lot con, basically Memorial Day parking lot thing, and it rained.
Yeah,
a lot. It was a bust, but it was a learning experience for sure.
Better weather would have probably been a lot better too. You would have had more people come out, I think.
Oh, for sure. People still came. Yeah. I mean, I didn't make any money. I sold a few comic books because if you guys come out, I'm doing 5 of these shows this year. That was just the first one, which is cool that it was a bust. I mean, it sucks it was a bust, but we learned a lot.
Yeah.
Especially like if that situation were to arise again. You know what I mean? But we got some new displays and shit like that. Mainly for books. Because, I'll have all the Replicon gear and then also comic books.
Right.
Not just like my exclusives, but like regular regular stuff. You know what I mean? I had like 3 boxes of dollar comics and shit like that, which is what I sold. That's all I sold. Was
Which, all right. Still, fuck it.
But it was cool. But yeah, we're doing the weekend after the float is the next one. And it's at Walmart.
In the parking lot?
Mm-hmm. DeSoto Walmart.
Okay.
Which I think is going to be fucking massive.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Saturday Walmart. And it's like for charity.
Okay.
For kids.
So you probably get a better turnout.
Yeah, as long as the weather doesn't fuck us. And if the shit and if the weather is bad, there's a makeup date.
Okay.
Because it's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's not just, I mean, not, not disrespect to the comic shop, but it's a comic shop. Like they own a comic shop and they have big events. This is fucking Walmart.
Right.
Like Walmart gave advertising money and shit for this thing.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad
So
they
it
got
should
a makeup date if the weather gets
Yeah,
fucked
and if
up.
the weather's fucked, there's a makeup date. And then there's like a mini con and a roller skating rink in Arnold.
Good.
And there's another parking lot one. And then the big con is in October, which I think one of our buddies is going to be at. I told you about that, but I can't. I don't know. He doesn't want us to announce it on the show.
Right.
So yeah, that's cool. Speaking of that, you guys should go buy some Replicon comics because there's minimum. I never put an ad up for that. Don't even have it. No, like it's not even loaded in the system here.
Oh, I thought you put it up before.
I may have went to the website or something.
Yeah.
Because I've really been thinking about doing the next one. There's more. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, one of them's obvious. We got the Do You Poo comics.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, I got to do the next.
I mean, we're not doing them in any order, though.
Yeah, I know. That was the plan, and I fucked that up because people kept saying they wanted Malenko.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wanted Malenko.
A great Malenko.
But yeah, there are limited quantities left. If you guys like comic books, the Great Poo-Linko. There's only 50 made of each color, or 17 metals. I also got the canceled Twisted books are up there. I only got 20 sets of those, and we've sold a few. You can buy the Poo-Linkos. You can buy the original one, which is the IC Poo, or the Poo-Linko. And then the next one's coming soon, man. But when you guys go to the website, make sure you click. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I don't even know how to fucking run this website. Oh yeah, products, because it doesn't show everything on the first page.
Yeah.
Look, it goes on for fucking ever. But somebody figured it out because somebody bought one today.
Good.
Which I didn't even know were on there, and I got worried that I even had them. Because most of these are on the verge of selling out. Oh yeah, they bought this. They bought the original Twisted book. I remember I pulled some out of my personal, because I kept like 10 for myself.
Right.
Because that was the first time I ever did anything like that. That was the first one. And I think I pulled a few out when I started doing these cons. And so I added 2 of them to the website, and somebody bought one. And it came up, and I was like, wait, do I even fucking have these books?
Whoops.
Right. But yeah. But that's that's weird that came up, because that's similar to what the fuck he was talking about. Because it was just an idea. I was like,
right.
It was literally my thought was, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool because I knew I was into comics and Twisted was putting out a comic. I was like, oh, it'd be so sick if we could do a Replicon variant.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, that would be cool. Then I was like, well, I wonder what goes into that. You know what I mean? Like, let's ask some questions, and they fucking happened. So I ended up having 2 of them out of that conversation. The second one was an accident, but still.
Well, it was already, yeah.
Yeah. And then the Jamie cover, which I still have those. Those are not, they're limited, but they're not on the verge of selling now.
Right.
It just wasn't a popular book. Just the cover was cool.
Yeah.
But it's still dope. I love it. But yeah, I got to do the next Pooh. I'm thinking it's going to be the Pooh Master.
I can already imagine the story for that one.
The fucking Pooh Man. The story, it's just the cover. The stories are all the same.
I know.
It's all the Do You Poo book.
But it'd be way better if we could write the story.
It would be.
The Pooh Master. Could
The
you
fucking
imagine
Pooh
what that
Master.
would be? You know, could you imagine that? So I could write a story.
But I think that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna do 2. That's the reason I'm delaying. It's really, 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 really expensive.
2 together?
Yeah, because one of them's gonna be something else.
Okay.
Not a Joker's card, but Juggalo adjacent.
Okay.
And it's been on my mind a lot. Like, you think of something and you put it off. I'm like, I have to do it. I have to do it. And it's the time to do it. It's just so expensive.
Yeah.
These comic books cost me thousands of dollars, guys. This isn't like a little pretend. This is like they're a legit thing. Yeah. You have to go through real publishers and real artists and get real fucking rights.
Oh yeah. Yeah. it ain't just fucking like, okay, here, draw this up and make it a book for me. Thanks.
It's crazy. But I have the exclusives to do the fucking Joker card, so I have to get through all 6 of them. They're probably going to get a little more limited. Yeah. Because Malenko is too much. 50 is a great number, but there's 4 colors. Right. So it's $200.
Right.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
To pay for up front. But I think behind the curtain, I think Pooh Master, there'll be 2 variants. There's always going to be 17 medals. So I make 17 medal covers. 2 variants. There's always going to be that, no matter what. So Malenko had the 4 colors, and then the 4 colors. So there was 17 medals of each color, and then 50 of the regular. The first one, Pooh, the Carnival of Carnage, had the regular cover, 17 medals, and then 25 black at the Sanity and Sanity.
Yeah. Ooh, fuck.
I think with Pooh Master, which has nothing to do with the Ringmaster at all. It's going to be 17 medals. It's going to be 17 medals every time. Master. And then some number, there'll be 100 books total. I'm not doing any more than 100. So 17 medal, however many regular covers, and then gold foil.
That'd be
gold foil.
63.
Well, I'm saying that plus however many regular. So minus however many gold foil. Because those are expensive as well.
So you got to do gold foil.
Regular gold foil and metal. Yeah. But no more. There'll be 17 metal. There might just be 17 foil. Okay. Might be 17, and
34.
60.
Minus the remainder of the regular.
Something like that. And then the other one I'm going to do, there might be a little more of because I think it'll be a little more popular.
Yeah.
But if you guys are into that, let us know. Leave a comment if you're down for the Pooh Master and whatever else maybe we have in store. It's just a lot of money. And I've been spending a lot of money lately on rental cars and fucking other cars. And I still don't have my own car back. It's crazy.
Bullshit is what it is.
It is, man.
Motherfucker, I know y'all ain't waiting on parts. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Well, they are again because they found more damage. And then they had to get reapproved. Then I had to wait for the insurance. And then the insurance had to go reapprove new things. And they didn't order the parts until they reapproved it. I'm like, just fucking, regardless, it's going to have to get fixed.
Yeah.
Like, why? You don't need approval to fucking place an order. No. Like, but they break the chin, whatever.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, they don't want to hold the parts. The insurance company don't, but the insurance company's going to do it.
And then I still got to pay the $500 when I pick the fucking thing up.
Yeah.
For my deductible. After I spent fucking twice that on fucking rental cars because my insurance only did 30 days.
And because the motherfucker didn't have insurance. So if you don't have insurance on your vehicle, fuck you.
Yeah. I definitely got to look into suing that dude. I've never sued anybody in my life, though.
Yeah. I mean,
it always seemed like a bitch move. Not going to lie. Just to me.
Yeah, until you go through the shit and then you're like, motherfucker.
Well, even in the beginning, I was like, $500. It sucks, but is it worth fucking dealing with court and shit? You know what I mean? Like that's where my head was. I was like, I put it on a credit card, I pay it off in a few weeks. Like it's not gonna fucking end my life. It's just annoying. But now $500 is turned into fucking like $2,000. You know what I mean? Like that's a different story.
Yeah, Tiny Tim, we are.
And that doesn't even include like missed work. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, bro, I got fucking 3 massages done. My back hurt. You know what I mean? Like, let's go.
The bad thing is you didn't go to the hospital and rack up the bills. Like, hey, motherfucker. But
you will be the greatest kickball ref of all time, Chip. But I'll take that fucking whistle away from your ass because you're fucking annoying, though.
Right.
I'll come over and say hi.
We won't give him a whistle. You crazy. After he bangs his knee, I see.
What's up, Tiny Tim? Whoop, whoop.
That just went in your face. Sorry. Yeah, we in the same room. Same studio.
Oh, fuck yeah. We in this
I
motherfucker.
need to get a little work done in this bitch still.
But yeah, that shit's wild. This fucking car bullshit.
Oh yeah, there's a fucking headache. I told you, man. It's a fucking headache.
Oops.
That's coming soon.
Oops. Fuck yeah, man. We got some freshness coming up. Make sure you guys are here every fucking Monday before the float, after the float, all the time.
Oh yeah, it is about that time.
Yeah, we done. I'm about to pee. Go buy some comics. Go buy some merch. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
And remember, you got fresh ass shit coming out, man. This is what we do here at Replicon Radio. We share the fucking news. So hit us up at the Replicon at gmail.com for more information.
Yeah.
On how to get your name out there or your product out there.
Yeah, you can advertise too, bro.
We got
We
you.
broke.
We got all your advertising needs.
Yeah.
We got all your booking needs if you would like to be
Go
part
like
of
our
the show.
videos, man. Subscribe to the channel, super chats, give us money. Or just watch it. You know what I mean? Watch everything.
Everything
This
is
is-
at Replicon
Like
Radio.
I talked about at the beginning of the show a little bit. That Corey Feldman video started going crazy. Like I said, people keep commenting. They like talk shit about Corey, which I hate, but whatever. If fucking people keep coming back and watching, you know what I mean? So we're having this huge week at the channel. So I'm trying to keep it going. So I keep uploading all these fresh videos without overdoing it. You know what I mean? Like 2 a day shorts.
Right.
But they're dope. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of Marilyn Manson stuff. There's these Jesse Murph shit because I love Jesse Murph. There's been some Tech 9, like just some cool fucking videos popping up. And the traction's crazy, bro. We had over 100,000 views this week. That's insane. That's insane for little old us. So we appreciate that. And we want y'all to do it. And like Shape said, if you ain't down with Replicon Radio, fuck you.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that.
The Replicon is watching.
And yeah, we'll be back next motherfucking Monday with the homies Wicked Wood.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Wicked Wood next week. Keep in touch.
Yeah.
Subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll see you all later. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. This is Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio.